Hey, my love. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Do I need... I need that kipper. Welcome in, beautiful souls. If y'all don't mind, Ashay, what's up, love? If y'all don't mind sharing it live with a few people, my little starting lineup on my share thing was messed up, so I didn't get to share it with everybody that I normally would share it with. But if y'all friends with some of the tribe or just some people that you know need to be here, just do me a favor and share the live. And we're gonna get into it. We do have our channel messages back out here, okay? Kipper as well. I was just kind of staring over there like something else is calling me. It was the Kipper deck, okay? So yeah, we're gonna get into it. I want to shuffle this a little bit before I get started. Again, because this deck is so thick. Hey, baby. Welcome in, my love. Good evening, Norton. Did I get your message? I don't think so. I know we were, thank you for that love, beautiful. You sent me something after the last live I think I responded to, but I don't know if I've seen anything after that. Thank you for that love, baby. But yeah, I gotta shuffle this thick ass deck. But I hope y'all had a beautiful day today. How was your Tuesday? How y'all feeling? What's the vibe? If you had to describe your vibe in one word right now, what would it be? What you feeling? Talk to me. We're gonna get into this collective energy to start off the live. Heaviness. Ashe, Ashe. I understand. But grateful all together. Ashe. Ready for the tea. Ashe. Satisfied and productive. I love it. Optimistic. Ashe. Tired. Ashe. Understood. Understood as well. Who is that? NLC, I got you, love. I don't know what your name is on here. Let me know when you confirm, but I'm adding you to the list now. You'll be first on the list, my love. And thank you for sending in transformation, relaxing, for key. Oh, sorry, I said for key. Okay, I got you. For key. All right, yeah. Thank you for sending in, my love. Okay. Understood all of the feelings. Okay, thank y'all for sharing with me. I'm sending love in all of these moments. Ashe, glad to have you here, my love. I'm chilling, LOL. I love it, okay? I love to hear about all of these vibes that y'all feeling right now. Y'all know it's my goal when you come here for you to leave, feeling better than when you came in, okay? That's God's goal for you as well here. That's why Spirit sent you here. Speaking of which, if it's your first time, welcome in. May you forever love it here. And know that this is your tribe, okay? Spirit sent you here for a reason and because you are loved, okay? And then if you're my tribe, you already know we go together real bad, okay? Welcome back, babies. Cece, thank you for the follow, my love. Who is that? Lenora, thank you for the follow as well. Thank everybody for sharing in advance, okay? I try to shout y'all out as much as possible, but if I don't, thank you in advance for all the gifts, for all the love, all the follows, okay? I do have a daily goal if you guys don't mind supporting. And as well, my Cash App, PayPal is available for donations of love at any given time you feel the need to send it, okay? My list is open as well, too, okay? If you want to get a reading with me, a personal reading on live with me, I do those at the end of the collective, but my list will be open throughout the collective. First come, first serve, okay? So as you're sending in, I'll be adding you to that list. All of my payment methods are listed in the bio if you want to get on the list. And readings are 1818, okay? So make sure you check that out. I don't know if I have any mods in the room tonight, but I'll try to announce that a couple of different times if I don't have a mod here. Otherwise, YouTube is available. All of my live replays are posted to the YouTube. I'm uploading right now the one we did yesterday. So if you was here, you already know what that was about. If not, make sure you go and check that out at the end of this live. It should be uploaded. If not tonight for y'all, by the time y'all get up in the morning, it should be available. Okay. And we went live twice yesterday, so both of those are posted. The morning live is already available. We was talking about a little love energy. It was a nice reading. It was a good reading. And then the evening time, we was in our judgment bag, okay? So this is what we're going to be in tonight. We're going to be back in our judgment bag per the instructions of spirit, okay? I got my Kipper deck. I have my index cards, and we're finna get into it, okay? I don't think I need to say anything else. If you have any questions, feel free to drop it in the comments about, anything that's going on here, or if you need some information, a lot of the people in the tribe that are here will help you out as well if I don't see it, okay? Well, let's open this up officially, see what we got. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for a beautiful day. Thank you for love. Thank you for peaceful vibes and energies. Thank you, God, for life as it is right now in this moment. We thank you for this space of safety, of love, and of truth that we are able to create here. Thank you, God, for every tool, every element that comes together for us to be able to connect the way that we do. Thank you for making it easy, Spirit. And thank you for giving us this space, God, in a very beautiful and uninterrupted way. We pray that you continue to do that. Bless this live. Let it be all that it needs to be today. Let it be full of love and truth. And most of all, God, full of confirmations that we need the most at this time. We do invite all of our benevolent ones into this reading to be with us, to be with me as the reader, so that I may make it clear and concise. And as well to be with all of the loved ones that are here watching this live now, or that will be watching the replay, so that they know that they are safe to receive everything that is for them. We invite our physical and spiritual protectors into this energy as well to look out for us and to shut down all the bullshit, quite simply. We don't allow it. We don't accept it. We don't want it. So, Spirit, we thank you. Ashe, ashe. All right, y'all, let's get into it. We're just going to start with the Kipper here, see what comes out, see what Spirit is giving. Ooh, I said, see what Spirit is giving, and I looked down and it was sudden wealth. That's what Spirit giving. Come on through here. Okay? Sudden wealth is the first card out. I love it. I love it. Spirit, where? I'm being led to ask where is this sudden wealth coming from? Thank you for the love, beautiful ring. Welcome in, baby. Nike127, thank you for the follow. For some of you, this sudden wealth, quite naturally, is your inheritance. Okay? The check writers are definitely coming in to bless you guys' life. I'm definitely hearing that settlements. Some of you guys are going to be getting some unexpected settlements here. I said this before, that a lot of you guys, like, your information may have been breached in some sort of system. Thank you for the love, Mocha Baby, and welcome in. If some of you guys' information may have been breached at some point, like by some of these credit companies or even doctors' offices and things like that. Thank you for the love, Jennifer. These places that were supposed to have like this HIPAA verified, level of security to protect you, protect your shit, right? And in a lot of ways, y'all shit was very much compromised, jeopardized here, okay? Whether it was on a grander scheme, we know like shit like Facebook has done this a couple times. Thank you for that love, baby, where, there's been some sort of hack or breach in Facebook and everybody's personal information was leaked and and you had to reset your password. We've seen things like that. Or even, you know, when we talk about the energy of like a recall energy, like there's something on a bigger scale that's happening to where it's like a bunch of people were affected at once by this one thing. But for a lot of you, this was like a personal thing. Somebody getting into your information. You were personally targeted in a certain way here, okay? So because of whatever happened, right? Even if somebody was paid to give your information away, Grand Rising, my love, if somebody was paid to, you know, to cause this breach, quote unquote, to happen, right? And you were affected by it. For some of you guys, the sudden wealth is going to be coming from that, because there's been somebody investigating these companies, these people, and they got questions as to why, you know, okay, why did this breach happen? Why was this person's information compromised here or exposed? Why was this person's account, you know, hacked into? This, and this. Hi, baby. Welcome in. Somebody had a lot of questions here. And then, like I say often, in finding the answers, they also found the fraud. They found the lie. Okay? They found the truth, but they also found what the lie was as well, too. Okay? So for some of y'all, it's going to be unexpected in that way. Heavily, I've been picking up for some of y'all, if you have like that gambler's itch, if you've been having it lately, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to fare well, okay? I said something about Fitzgerald Casino in the last reading. It often comes out too, you know, the card about playing the lottery for some of y'all, but even the imagery on this card is like a slot machine here. So for some of y'all, it really is just about, you know, again, if it resonates with you, if you ain't no gambler, this is not your message, okay? But if you know you gamble, that's your shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you may have like some good luck in your energy right now, okay? Thank you for that love, baby. This sudden wealth, yeah, great fortune is flipping out here too, okay? This sudden wealth I'm feeling for some of you guys, right, is going to be coming. The Glam White, thank you for the follow, love. Thank you for that love, baby. This sudden wealth and this great fortune is kind of like all in one. Royal Rising, baby. It's all in one for some of you, okay? For some of you, it's like receiving whatever this sudden wealth is going to be your great fortune, okay? I do feel, hey, Angie, baby, welcome back, my love. I'm glad you're here. For some of you, this, I told you before that this great fortune, right? Something's going to be kicking back to you because somebody else is going to be going through bad fortune, okay? Even this sudden wealth, I'm good, baby. How are you? Greetings, Wendy, baby. Welcome in. Even this sudden wealth, right? You know, when I spoke about how for some of you, this could be some sort of kickback from like a settlement or something like that. Even that speaks to like you being fortunate, because it's like, yeah, these people, like for some of y'all, very good. For some of y'all, like if you don't know, like, or I'll say if the people that was doing this to you or that was responsible for this don't know you, or if it wasn't like a direct targeted thing, then it's like you literally are going to be benefiting off of somebody, you know what I'm saying, that don't even know you or that wasn't intentionally doing anything. It's just like somebody who just happened to be in some fraud energy. Spirit decided to investigate their ass, whoop their ass, and you ended up, you know, being under the reign of the windfall here, okay, because of whatever this person was doing. So for some of you, that's going to be the great fortune, or that's how your sudden wealth is going to come in some sort of way like that. Like it wasn't even supposed to be you or come directly to you, but because God is God and because you are who you are. Tarot Reader 21, thank you for the follow. Something's going to play out here to where you're still going to get something, and a whole lot, like not just something. Sudden wealth is not like, oh, you know, oh, you just get like one lump sum and that's it. It's like, no, you may get a lump sum, but it's going to be enough to put you in that category of wealthiness, okay? Thank you for that love, Wendy. It's going to put you in a category of wealthiness. And even if you look at wealthiness and being rich is like two different things, right? Or two different energies. Wealthiness, you know, to me is still just being put in that position to where you can still create more. If you have a wealth of fruit, you also have a wealth of seeds that you can plant back into the ground and get more. You know what I'm saying? So wealth to me is like that gift that keeps on giving. So for a lot of you, this sudden wealth, and I speak about this all the time, this is only one thing that will happen. You have multiple things that are lined up in this same air, in this same energy. but this is only like one bag here. So if we talking about just one thing with this 11 energy, 11 can be significant for a lot of you guys, or just the number 11. You could be seeing that a lot, and this is spirit promising you that he's bringing a sense of balance to your life with whatever this wealth is. But for some of you, I'm telling you, just this one bag is going to be something that when you do it right, you treat it right, you cultivate it, it's going to be the gift that keeps on giving, the wealth that keeps on wealthing. Okay, 11 is my number confirmation, Ashe. So, that's going to be your streak of fortune here that, kind of all of a sudden turns your life around for good. It's no more struggling, no more, trying to put the pieces together, paycheck to paycheck type vibes for some of you guys. Thank you for that love, Mocha. I'm hearing for some of you is no more struggling in your, like where you live, or if you bouncing around, or, if you just literally homeless right now, whatever's going on here, this sudden wealth, this great fortune is definitely aligning you with the energy that's pulling you out of those situations and putting you in a comfortable position. Okay, Ashe, yes. And that as well, even what Jennifer is saying, that she always pays it forward too. And you remember I told y'all as well, why it is that spirit is so adamant about the star seeds having this sudden wealth and this great fortune, right? Is because he knows that in our hands, we're going to do the right things. We're going to, even in that, when I said sowing seeds, right? That's another way in which you can sow seeds, paying it forward. I said that in the live yesterday too. Some of you guys may be led, right? We had that card to come out, making the cash app go ding. Some of you guys may be led to, even invest in other people and sow into other people. So I feel like even that is aligning with this message too. And what I said yesterday too was that you were going to be put in position to do so. I'm like, for the majority of us, we have giving hearts anyway. So when we don't got it or got just a little bit, we still try to make it stretch and share and do what we can. When we don't got it, we wishing that we did have it so that we can still help others. And of course, when we do got it, I'm saying whoever needed got it too. So Spirit knows that, and that's why he's making sure that all of this is directly being, rerouted to us, deposited right back into our lives, because we're going to deposit it into the world in a way to where it doesn't stop. It just keeps going, okay? It's a currency, right? Currency is like energy. Energy is always moving, always has a direction. So same thing when it comes to money. We want that flow, to come alive in our lives, so that in the community that we live in, we can also create that motion to where it's always around us. It's always in our hands, It's just our life. We are wealthy. Everything around us is wealthiness, okay? Thank you for the love, Wendy. Even, of course, this whole channel is about the spiritual aspect, right? So that what's within you is already wealth. The wisdom, the knowledge, the understanding, the gifts, that's already a level of wealth in itself. Thank you for that love. So this sudden wealth right here is definitely speaking to the physical aspects that you're about to see increase and change here, okay? And I love Spirit for this, okay? As always, when we see that energy, especially here and lately, we also see the coffin, because this is how some of you guys are gonna get sudden wealth too. I say it all the time, and I be like, well, let me stop saying it so they don't think I just keep saying the same shit. But it always come out, always, like damn near in the first 3 cards, you're gonna see money in the coffin, because for some of you, your sudden wealth will come when somebody passes away here. Okay, by what they're leaving behind to you. For some of y'all too, you remember I said it's just going to be a nice lump sum of something that you're going to be able to kind of cultivate and grow. It's going to be like a restart amount for you. For some of y'all, it may be you may be a beneficiary to somebody's life insurance. So you getting that life insurance policy in whole, somebody could have had something that was like in the hundreds of thousands or something like that, or hell, could have even had like $1 million policy for some of you, right? But if you are a beneficiary of it and somebody is passing away here in the distant horizons, the near future, you can expect your sudden wealth to come that way, okay? Now, whether or not this is somebody you're going to be happy to see pass away, they're between you and God, okay? But, This is why I say too, for some of these things, it comes with a bit of a heavy energy, how you're going to be getting this money. Yeah, for some of you too, I said that as well. Imprisonment flipping over. You're going to be claiming the family estate when somebody goes to prison here, okay? For a lot of you, your family joined together in fraud, and they will, hi baby, they will be going to prison together, okay? So it's going to be a lot of affairs that you may have to step in and just take over this and claim this, and things getting signed over to you out of nowhere. Okay, so y'all already know Spirit is offering these karmics two options at this point, jail or hell. So I'm telling you, even in that, here comes your blessing. I know that shit sound crazy because like, what somebody else going to jail got to do with me? Or somebody, passing away. But I'm telling you, you finna find out. You finna find out exactly what the hell it got to do with you. House at the bottom of the deck. I'm telling you, somebody's getting something's getting signed over to you here. And for a lot of you, you're already expecting this. For some of you, you are not. So it's really going to catch you off guard. Even when I talk about like your responsibilities, even in your blessings, hi baby, are going to still be, heavy. Something that you're going to have to take serious and think about. Some of you ain't ever been no homeowners. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you've had apartments and things like that. Maybe you signed leases, in spaces, or had roommates and live with other peoples. But some of y'all don't know the first thing about being a homeowner here. But overnight, you finna have to find out. You finna saying you finna have to be in that process and learning here, because something is literally just being signed over to you. Or as I told you before, right? If you get this, life insurance policy here, or if there's something like where you have to take over somebody's assets and take over their bank accounts because they're going to prison or something like that, you're going to be set with whatever amount of money that's being given to you to purchase your own home, right? Your home and your land and things like that. But whatever it is, baby, it ends up in you being wealthy. It ends up in you seeing how fortunate you are. And in a whole bunch of other people that are watching you and observing you, also seeing how fortunate you are, because this is a public come up here. Even if you're not bragging and boasting about it, it's just the way that, the blessing is going to be so wealthy and so, just abundant. People gonna know what's up when they see you. And people gonna know that God is God when they see you. I tell y'all that over and over again. Concern is here for a lot of people already because they know you finna have this. Spirit says somebody named either Cleo or Leo is on their deathbed right now, thinking about you, or like something that they did to you here. They're concerned about something and it's pertaining to you. I feel that whoever this is, like, there's a lot of people, because thank you, Spirit. Hey, baby, welcome in. Thank you, Spirit, because this message that came out, I want to say if it wasn't like earlier this year, it was at the end of last year. But Spirit said that some people literally, like, their minds are consumed. They're sick and their minds are just consumed with you, your face, just thinking about you here. Some people have the thought process of how they're going to make things right with you because they know that they're getting ready to pass away. Yeah, because the concern card is falling under the coffin. Thank you, Spirit. And the bad health is at the bottom of the deck. Okay. As usual. Somebody's really concerned on this deathbed here that I'm seeing. Even if the person that you know that could be here, give me 1 second, y'all. It's not named Cleo or Leo. I was just picking it up for somebody. Whoever this is, they're very concerned. The Spirit has been saying how somebody has really just been in their head about how they can make something right. Spirit also said that there will be some deathbed confessions. That could be a Leo too, Ashe. There will be some deathbed confessions for some of you guys here. I also talked about in the live yesterday how some people will not be able to pass away until they behold you again. This could be somebody that's sick, passing away, that you haven't seen in years. or that hasn't seen you in years here. I'm gonna say you haven't seen in years because they always watching and shit like that. But somebody needs to see you like loud, live, in color, in the flesh, having, you know, become all that God said that you would be, or having become whoever this is, you know, this person that's on this deathbed try to stop you from being. Okay, they have to observe you in your truth. Okay, thank you for that love, baby. But in all of these messages, Spirit made one thing very clear, that this person would not pass away until these things happened, until that confession came through, until they made it right. So for a lot of you, that unexpected income, right? Or when I asked about where that sudden wealth is going to come from, and I said a beneficiary, some of you know that you are a beneficiary, others of you don't. For some of these people, God will literally be pressuring them to switch their will on their deathbed so that everything comes to you. And it's all in an attempt here to make things right. Now, will it ever change what you had to go through? No. For some of you too, if this is a person who was absent in your life who's trying to make that right, will it ever change? I'm saying what their absence created for you? Absolutely not. But again, will you know that God made sure to look out for you, made sure to make some sort of provision so that this thing would still balance out for you? 11 energy, 1-1. Yes, absolutely. So whoever is in this concern right now and knowing that they're about to pass away, I'm telling you, they are mindful of you. And even if they don't have anything to leave or like to will to you or something, there's still going to be some sort of like karmic kickback that comes to you. If it doesn't come directly from them, still going to be something connected to their passing here that will be unlocked and released to you. But for a lot of y'all, it's going to be coming directly from that person because they feel guilty about their absence, or again what they didn't do or what they took from you. I told some of y'all too that this person that's passing, God been pushing over all them people that's been holding your shit up that belongs to you, hiding things from you. Motherfuckers, over my dead body, they'll get this, they ain't getting nothing. Like, Spirit, like, say that one more time. Over your what now? And the coffin is here. It can be arranged. So for some people, that's why their death is being arranged right now, because they own that type of vibe. And God is like, if you are the only thing that stands between my chosen one getting what belongs to them, you will be moved. Goodbye. Get out of the way. Sayonara. Scram. So that's what's happening here. Coffin, imprisonment, jail or hell. Take your pick. Get out of my chosen one's way, or take your pick. Voluntarily go find you something safe to do, or take your pick. The Lovers is here. And although a lot of times when this Lovers comes out, I tell y'all that this is like that couple mama daddy energy, and it still is. Today though, this Lovers is your lover, okay? And again, after this live, make sure if you missed the love live that we did the other day, that you go tap in and you see exactly what I'm talking about. But if you was here, all that energy that Spirit said finna come into you, this is what this is talking about. And how do I know that? Because it's falling under the great fortune. So for a lot of you, the love and the money is coming bundled together. We've been talking love and money since July of last year. It's giving love and money, okay? So for a lot of you, that's what it is too. It's for some of y'all too. Something is significant about whoever this is that's about to pass away. Them phasing out, like energetically, makes room for your lover to come into your life. Now, whether this person that's passing away is an ex-lover of yours, and you know, maybe that has to end karmically, that contract that y'all had, or this is somebody who, you know, was energetically standing in your way. You know, we have the card to come out often that people were doing spell work on your love life, trying to prevent you from meeting your person, having these special ass kids and shit like that. So if they were doing things like that, it's like, yeah, even they are being moved out of the way. Literally, any person who was standing in the way of anything or anybody that belonged to you or that God said was for you, God is giving them the two options. Find you something safe to do, coffin or imprisonment. And to be honest, a lot of people don't even have the option of finding them something safe to do anymore because God been telling them to do that. But nah, motherfucker want to tiptoe on the line. They want to walk on the wild side, right? I know we talking about motherfuckers want to walk on the edge, but the edge of them shoes is tapping on their coffin on the side of the walls of the coffin because you playing with God. So some people that done already decided that safety wasn't their portion, cool. Spirit like say less. Sandra, thank you for the follow, love. Spirit like say less. Distant horizons. We got what you want coming. You like that danger. You like living on the edge. You like shit to, you know what I'm saying, like be all dramatic. You like all the drama. Say less. Here it come. And I literally said this, I called this card out earlier before it just now dropped out, but literally I said distant horizons. This is coming in soon here for these people. Yeah, thank you for that love. Song in the background just said, it's time. It's now. These people is getting caught up now. And this is why this sudden wealth and everything is coming to you now, because default tried to hear adjudication. This is happening now. This is the great judge. This is God. Heaven. Thank you, baby. Look, y'all check out my music too. This song on in the background that I was singing, that's my song. It's on Spotify, okay? But click the link in my bio to find my music, all right? But yeah, this is this adjudication card, this judge that you see here. This is spirit. This is the great judge. This is God. Pulling the plug on these people here. I said something about the lovers, and y'all know this couple that's on this card here. So this is a couple for some of y'all. I also told y'all too that this lovers, I said it could be your ex, you know, passing away. But if your ex had a third party that was all in your business too, or trying to come between y'all, or whoever this is here, could have been somebody they was dating, or it could have been their family, their mama figure, whoever this was that they was making the third party in you guys' relationship. They're being held accountable even for that. Thank you, baby. Okay. Some of y'all too, I'm hearing you may be suing your ex. Somebody's ex here called, I ain't gonna say somebody, quite a few of y'all. Your ex caused you a whole lot of pain and suffering, a whole bunch of unnecessary drama here. And even though they wanted to just paint it up as like, oh, it was just a product of the emotions and we had our good days and bad days. It's like, bitch, the shit you was doing, it had nothing to do with no good day and bad day. You know what I'm saying? Like, you was on some whole, in your whole abusive bag. And some of y'all too, I told you, like, in your divorce, this person like shorted you in some sort of way. Like they knew that you either couldn't fight for yourself, like they had some sort of leverage on you at the point where you got your divorce, to where like your alimony or something here that you was supposed to get paid, it wasn't right. Okay, but I told y'all last year, appeals, something will be appealed here to where you can go back and get the money that's actually owed to you. Or in something going on here with your ex, that could be as well how there's going to be some sort of kickback here, okay? Because if you're, say for instance, like you was married before, you got divorced, and, you know, maybe at some point, you know, y'all did some paperwork and things together, so you were always listed as like next of kin, emergency contact, or whatever this is. So if this person did not go back and, you know, take your name off of every little thing, right? Yeah, of course, the bigger legal things, I'm sure that both of you guys like cleared that. But even like those small things, like for example, when I tell y'all that some of you will be getting the phone call from the hospital when some of these people arrive and they're going to say, hey, what do you want to do? You were the, you know, the next of kin. And even though it may be somebody you haven't dealt with for years ago, you was there with them and you wrote your name down. And for whatever reason, when they go look up who is who, your name is in the system. You're the person. So even if this is something like that for your ex here, for some of y'all, if that person did you wrong, it's giving like that type of karma. Like something could happen to them and you be the person, even though y'all not married no more, that they end up calling and saying like, hey, you the next of kin, you the next in line. Like, what do you want to do? You get to make this decision, whatever. So like for some of y'all, like it's gonna happen in that way here. Somebody you may literally like despise their goods, like, you know what I'm saying, like you don't deal with this person at all, but the karma is gonna make you chuckle, because for that very reason you're gonna be like, damn, I bet that person is turning over in their grave right now, knowing that I got this kickback or this sudden wealth as soon as they kick the fucking bucket, or as soon as they went to jail, or whatever is happening here. Okay, so for a lot of y'all, like that's how it's gonna happen too. And I'm telling you, even if this is not about like a marriage or ex-marriage here, some of y'all are still just going to be put in position to straight up and down sue your ex here. Okay, because of whatever, harassment that they put you through, or, whatever hard time they tried to take you through here with their behavior. And if you know, that message ain't for everybody, but for some of y'all, yeah, like that's where your unexpected income is going to come from here. You're going to sue the fuck out of this motherfucker. Okay, because whatever they, like they was doing here, it was definitely some illegal shit. It was definitely, some it was lawsuit worthy. Child support too. Yeah, it's lawsuit worthy here. Okay. For a lot of y'all too, y'all had an ex that may have came up on some shit like that, right? And thinking they finna be out here living a good life, and just, oh, I stole this, let me go on by my merry way. Like, nah, like even in that, if it's something that they stole, say for instance your ex broke as fuck, you be like, how I'ma sue them and they ain't got no money? Look, and the thief card literally flipped out as I'm saying this. I ain't making it up. And it's falling under the lovers. Thank you, Spirit. For some of y'all, your thief is your ex is a thief. And you'll be like, how this broke motherfucker gonna, give me this or give me that if I sue them? I'm telling you, they gonna be out here, Spirit gonna let them rob. They're gonna be like, damn, I came up big. I got this money. I got this and this. Just to turn around and get that lawsuit. So they went out there and stole it so they can come and pay it to you type vibes. So I'm telling you, don't sleep on the ways in which God can work on your behalf here. Okay, and if you claim the message, it's for you. I'm telling you, courthouses, I can't make it up now. It came out right after the thief card. So for some of y'all, that's how you gonna get your money. Even if you think you dealing with somebody, that motherfucker ain't got no money. He broke, she broke, this, and this. All right, now, I'm trying to tell you. Watch how God work. God work in mysterious ways now. And for some of y'all, I'm telling you, that's how it's going to end up happening. Like, you may not even know this person just, robbed somebody or just stole some shit. But at the point where Spirit leads you to file a lawsuit, it's going to be right at the time where they done got a little money or some shit like that. Just enough to pay you. So Spirit, like, that's your karma. That's what you get for stealing. You ain't going to be able to keep it and hold on to it. But it's still going to work in my chosen one's favor. Because that's how God works. Okay, so let's pull out these index cards. This is going to be a good time for me to plug it in. If you are just coming into the live, welcome in. My list is open, okay? I will be doing personal readings at the end of this collective. This is my free energy, but if you would like to get a personal reading, let's just see what Spirit has for you. If you want to get a certain question confirmed or answered, my readings are 1818, okay? All of the payment methods are listed in the bio. The list is first come, first serve. Right now, I only have one person that's on the list, so the list is still fairly short. So feel free to send in. And please don't wait till the last minute, okay? All right, Spirit, let's get into these channel messages here. I kind of want to just get everything out, and then we'll read from there. Shuffle this first stack here. See what Spirit is sending out. I'm hearing Zara. It could be somebody's name here or somebody that you know. Somebody could like to shop at Zara as well too, okay? If that's your store, that could be Spirit kind of signifying for you like, yeah, you getting ready to have like a shopping spree here, be on your wealthy vibes. For sure, something is about to change about your financial status in a positive way, okay? I'm hearing the name Claire or Clara as well, too. Okay. Angelina is significant. Somebody drives a Chrysler. It could be you or somebody that you know. The spirit is kind of, you know, bringing your attention to. I don't know what kind of Chrysler. I just hear a Chrysler. Or something could be significant about Chrysler when I was talking about them big companies. They could be getting caught up for some sort of breach or something like that here. Chrysler could be one of those things. Alright, one more deck, y'all. 1 second. I drive a Chrysler confirmation. I used to have a Chrysler, yeah. The name Bartholomew is significant. I'm also hearing something about Babbel, okay? Babbel is the app where you learn how to, like, speak other languages. Somebody could be interested in learning another language or thinking about doing it, and Spirit is confirming that you need to, okay? Some of you guys as well will be multilingual just in general, because you will be traveling throughout the world here or doing something to where you're going to be working with people all over the world. Truthfully speaking, thank you for the follow, love, okay? So if you've been led to, like, learn another language, or that's been piquing your interest, this is the confirmation, okay? Yeah, because I'm hearing Babbel and travel. Yeah, so some of y'all is going to be, you know, you may be learning, Ashe, thank you, Spirit. Some of y'all are going to be traveling so much that you may be learning other languages that way, okay? Too, like, you just may be learning of the people and of the culture. But for some of you, this is just a confirmation, like, you just been, you know, led to, like, man, I need to learn a second language, or if it's a third or fourth for some of y'all, right? This is your time to do that, okay? I said Babbel too. Babbel is like an app, and I think you can, like, pay, like, per language, like what you want to learn, like a subscription or like a yearly thing. So when I was living in Mexico for a while, like, I was trying to learn how to speak Spanish through Babbel. So that may be significant for somebody here, okay? It will end in 2024. This message came out yesterday, okay? When Spirit was talking about a lot of these things that have been going on here, the things that are coming to a head in court, and why it is that you guys are getting all of this sudden wealth and great fortune is because a lot of bullshit that you have been dealing with, or that is connected to your energy, is ending, coming to an end in 2024 here, okay? A lot of karmic cycles for you guys as well will be ending this year. Thank you for that love, baby, okay? These are karmic cycles that could have held you down at some point, that could have really, really, you know, held you back. These are karmic cycles where you learned a lot of hard lessons. And for a lot of you, it's just been, you know, it really has just been like a thorn in your side here. Some of these karmic people and the karmic characters that have been a part of this karmic story and this karmic cycle here. So it's really saying for some of you, you have a big one that's coming to an end in 2024, okay? And this is going to be felt in all the right ways here, okay? You need this. You need whatever this ending is, okay? And even if the ending doesn't happen the way that you think, allow it, okay? Just surrender to that. Claim that for your life. Yeah. Be willing as well to, you know, learn whatever lessons are necessary so that certain things can end. That's that space where we talk about all the time, being completely honest with yourself about where you are, what you're dealing with, who you're dealing with. Not putting on those rose-tinted glasses. At least not for the reason of delusion, right? That they just cute to wear the motherfuckers, okay? But when we looking at the truth, we need to see. We need clarity, okay? So for a lot of you, the ending will come in some cases once you have, you know what I'm saying, got out of the karma's way, you know what I'm saying? And you just said, like, it is what it is. I take my hand off of it. I'm done with it. Or I surrender whatever this situation is here, okay? But whatever it is, let it come to an end. It needs to, okay? Tanya Wilkes, thank you for the follow. And nothing will end that's not meant to end, Okay, so for a lot of you, again, if this is something that you're ready to end, Ashe. If this is something that is like you ain't necessarily expecting it to end, but you got to surrender to it, do what you got to do to let it be here, okay? And understand that there's a bigger and a more purposeful plan that comes with every ending here. Definitely a new beginning too, okay? Little baby, thank you for the follow. This will also mean a lot of new beginnings for you guys in 2024 too, because of whatever these endings are, okay? So if you've been looking to start certain things in 2024, if you felt like this was your year to do it, this is your confirmation that it is, okay? Heather, thank you for the follow as well. All right. We have that failed flattery card coming back out here again, okay? Spirit was really speaking to this yesterday on how, a lot of people that are out here that are used to being able to use their gift of gab to do their bullshit, to, get by, to steal what they want, to do this, to do that. Yeah, that shit is just, it's not working anymore here, okay? We talked about as well too, for there could be a lot of people coming towards you or coming back towards you, especially, right? Especially in the energy of people trying to come back into your life that you left in the past. Maybe coming with that energy of flattery or some sort of, note to try to connect with you in a positive way. But you're not going to be going for it here, okay? Because of what I literally just said, you being in a continually honest energy to know that this person is this or they are not that, and that shit ain't gonna change. You know what I'm saying? Until God himself changed that person, and until they let God himself change them. All that flattery and shit like that kept the wool over your eyes at first, it's not gonna be the same now. It's not gonna be the same now. Okay, yes, it's definitely people trying to spin the block around here. You know what I'm saying? So be aware of that, okay? Be aware of who is in flattery. Be aware of who actually has plans to, stand up behind what they're saying or offering you, and who just talking that shit. Okay? And send whoever just talking this shit on over to the corner where the shit talker stand and talk to each other. Okay, for some of y'all, this literally could be one of the motherfuckers that stand on the corner and talk shit all day. Like, if you know, you know. I know it's a hood in everybody's city, right? And it's always that one corner store where people just be standing outside the front and literally just talking shit all day. And I'm be talking about nothing. Be up there lying to each other, boosting each other egos up. You know what I'm saying? So y'all literally can know a motherfucker who's like that, right? Or who somebody, when you left them, right, they became that motherfucker. They became, I don't want to call them folks no bums, because all of them ain't no bums. But this person in particular is getting a bum ass energy here, to where they be talking all this shit and know that they life nowhere near match, you know what I'm saying, what they got going on here. So that could be the motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, trying to come back around with this failed flattery here, but take it how it resonates, okay? Banks is significant. Last name energy, okay? I'm getting Hillary Banks too, okay? So some of y'all are really going to be in your rich girl era. Something as well could be significant about your bank, your money, okay? Maybe that's where this unexpected income and sudden wealth will be deposited, right? For some of y'all, it may just be dropped off straight into your bank account here. But for a lot of y'all just about to be making trips to the bank here, to deal with whatever this money is and this sudden wealth. Okay. Even Hillary Banks, the Banks family, something about, her dad was a judge. Even that energy again. Thank you for the love, baby. Those 43K, I say. Some of y'all, again, this may be, signifying the importance of like court in your life. Like you may have like a Judge Banks energy that's coming through for you here, okay? Some of you guys may relate heavily to the energy or the story of Fresh Prince altogether, okay? That may be significant to somebody here. You may correlate with Will Smith's story from that show. But definitely like the Banks energy, how they were just like a wealthy, black family and all of that. For some of you, like that's just, you the Banks family, okay? Or the family that you will have here with your spouse, your partner. will be giving like the banks here. Okay, y'all will all be wealthy together. Y'all just gonna be a family that got it. You just wealthy here. Okay, so take the how it resonates. So you guys have sturdy character. Okay, this is being highlighted at this time as well for a lot of this sudden wealth and great fortune and things that's coming in. You remember that card that came out yesterday and the whole spiel I gave about the Cash App dinging, right? Luna Love, thank you for the follow. That when I said that some of you guys may be led to sow into others, but also on the flip side of that, this could be, right, people sowing into you because somebody is looking at your character and they just respect you, they admire you. So something that they're sowing into your life is a way in which they can let you know, like, hey man, I really appreciate who you are. For some of you, your sturdy character may have been made a difference in somebody's life, right? If this is not just somebody like observing you from afar, like, damn, I just like this person's character. But for some of you, your character made a difference in somebody's life. Like it was either, they needed, whatever niceness or this sturdiness that you brought into their life in the moment that you met them. It could have been something as well, right, to where you may have been honest and been like, yeah, like this person didn't do this or this person did do this. Or even if this could have been somebody for some of you, like a whole bunch of people was ganging up on this one person, but you was the only person that stood up for them, and looked out for them here. Something in that way is going to also be a positive, kickback to you. This is a good seed that you've sown here that's about to harvest into your life. Okay. So whatever your sturdy character has secured for you here, be grateful for that, okay? Be grateful to yourself for choosing to live in this type of energy, right? Because having good character is a choice. Yes, some people, we are hardwired with it, but baby, you got to choose to live that. You have to choose to not go to the fucking valley with the rest of these peasants, you know what I'm saying? And not be pulled into that energy. That's an active choice every day. Thank you for that love, baby. Thank you for the love as well. So for a lot of you, when I say thank you for choosing to be this person, for real, it was a choice, okay? Roy, thank you for the love of the follow as well. Okay, so Spirit saw you choosing to be this person, confirmation. Spirit saw you, you know what I'm saying, in your sturdy character. So everything that Spirit is about to give to you now, please know that it's well deserved. And we're like, oh my God, where did this come from? How did I get this? This is all for me? Yes. It's for you with your sturdy character having ass. Okay? It's all for you here. So your sturdy character is about to pay off for you here. I'm hearing for somebody too, you had like several times where you really could have been like an immoral person. You really could have done like some grimy things or gotten into some sort of like, non-sturdy, characteristics here. But Spirit is like, you really made a choice not to do that. You made a conscious effort and a choice not to do that. So because of that, you're going to see reward here, okay? Moonlight is here. Moonlight's going to be beneficial to some of you guys, okay? Being outside at nighttime. Being strategic and like moon gazing and stargazing and things, okay? Because even though the light is not as bright as the sun, it's still a light and it still gives off a frequency that somebody needs right now, okay? I'm also getting with this moonlight card that all of this sudden wealth that we talk about, for some of you, this will be things that happen overnight. Okay, Ashe, yes, confirmation. Confirmation. Yes. But yeah, for some of you, this will be, these things that I'm speaking of here, or, you being rewarded for your sturdy character, or the kickback from, whoever going to jail or hell here. All of these things will be for some of you guys, what will happen like overnight here. So it's like after one moonlight, you're going to wake up, you know what I'm saying? And all of this will be your truth here. Okay. All of this will be in your light. Okay, some of you as well, this message is a confirmation. If you have already been working with the full moon to manifest, or working with the moon cycles, keep doing it. Okay, keep using the moon to manifest. Some of you, you're going to be naturally led more to the moon to manifest than any other element. Okay, for others of you, it will be more of earth, or using water. For some of you, it may be Mama Oshun, right? That you work with more for manifestation. But for a lot of you, it will be moon energy, okay? Especially to those of you that are in a high priest or a high priestess energy right now. Those are the masters of the moon, of the shadow work, okay? Thank you, my love. So are you. Your soul is beautiful. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that. But yeah, for some of you, it is, you are masters of like that shadow energy here, okay? So it's more beneficial for you to manifest at night and to, do a lot of your spirituality, spiritual work and things like that too. In the nighttime, in the moonlight. Okay, so be mindful of that and use the moonlight if that message resonates with you. Okay, use it more. I'm hearing spirit say. Womb magic is significant. Okay, for some of y'all, that's what you need to be doing in the moonlight if you're trying to protect like your sacral chakra. I don't know, some of you may be pregnant right now. I did say that yesterday in the reading too. I know y'all got to ducking when I started talking about that message. That ain't for me. Coach. When I started saying that some of y'all might get pregnant this year, but for real, like if it's your message and you kind of already know, just all jokes aside, that spirit been kind of leading you to that, definitely you may want to do some like womb magic to really like cover your womb and your sacral chakra. You can be a divine masculine as well and do womb magic, okay? You can do this over your partner, over the person that will be bearing your children. And for some of y'all too, right? Because I know that, I also have people in my tribe that are, in same-sex connections. So even if you're in a position, where spirit is leading you to, we talked about adoption. We talked about, we never talked about, but we finna talk about it now. Like artificial insemination and things like that, right? If you and your partner decide to do that, take parts of your DNA, and choose to have somebody else to carry your child, pray over that woman's womb, okay? Whatever womb is going to be, the portal that protects your children that are coming into this world. And I don't care if even this is a child that you're going to adopt. This is still covering your, your child, your womb, the productive, energy just in your life altogether, okay? The womb not only brings life into this world by way of children, but all of your creations is tied to your sacral chakra, to your womb, okay? So just protecting that energy all together, your creative space, your life space, your life source, how you create your life source. Make sure that you're very strategic to call in, alchemy and protection from your ancestors in that area of your life, okay? And in all of the things that are affected by, your womb and by your sacral chakra here, okay? So take this how it resonates. We also had it to come out too, because in the last reading yesterday, a lot of y'all's loved ones started pushing through, right? Even when we started doing the personal readings, we had grandmamas and brothers and uncles pushing through in some of those readings here. And I said before that a lot of you guys may have like a passed over loved one who is doing this womb magic on you to protect you, because they know, especially like if your family is your ops, they know that there could be people in your family that's doing this magic or trying to work against you. But they also know that you bear the children, or you will bear the children that, will save the family, that will, be the breaking of the generational curses here. So they're going to protect what comes from you. When they know that you hold that type of energy and that type of healing in your womb and in your life and what you're able to create, again, male or female, they will do magic to protect you, white magic here, okay? So some of you guys, your womb has been protected for a long time, even before you knew it needed to be, okay? Because somebody's been looking out for you. I can't make it up. On the other side of the card, great grandmother is protecting you. I don't think nothing else needs to be said about that. You may know this your great grandmother, you know what I'm saying? But as I'm literally giving the description on the other side of the card is here, like that energy, that great energy, right? Like I'm telling y'all, this is ancestors. Even if this is somebody that could still be alive, like this is giving like ancestral energy, somebody in your lineage that is looking at you and knowing who you are, what you hold, and they want to protect that. They want to protect your essence here. In your glory, I'm hearing them say, okay? Because for a lot of you guys, you will live a very glorified life. Like Spirit even had me within myself, just yesterday in my personal time, just speaking over, and reminding myself like who I am and what my life is becoming. And sometimes, even though, we say we want this, I'm ready for this, I'm prepared for this, sometimes because it's not our current reality, we're really not prepared for it, like mentally. And so sometimes to get there, you have to just remind yourself, like, I am this. Like if Spirit told you that you're going to be a multi-millionaire, because we had that card to come out yesterday, signing multi-million-dollar contracts. Sometimes you just have to walk around throughout the day telling myself, like, yeah, I'm a millionaire. Like, this shit feels so weird to be a millionaire. Like, just saying it, because it's like the fact that Spirit already spoke it over you. Even if you're not touching the millions yet, you still are the millionaire. So getting that understanding in your mind, digesting that shit, receiving it, okay? So for some of you, you are going to live a life of glory where people will be, seeing you in some sort of spotlight or in some sort of like frontline energy here, okay? So that energy of glory is also yours too. And even if you like, well, I ain't trying to get no glory, I'm not looking for that, I'm not in it for that, still, this is why your ancestors is saying, like, you still got to prepare for it, love, because that is a part of your destiny. It's a part of who you are. It's a part of what you will see in your life, okay? Thank you for that love, Mocha. And for a lot of you, you've known that for a long time, even if you've tried to avoid it or run away from it and be like, well, no, I don't want all that, or I don't need all that. Still going to be, okay? Thank y'all for the love. It's still going to be here, okay? 2010 is significant, okay? This could be somebody's birth year. This could be somebody's passing year, okay? I'm here for somebody as well. It could be your graduating year. Something significant, though, could have happened during this year, all right? This could also be the energy, right, when Spirit said it ends in 2024. Yeah, this could have been something that started in 2010 or that's been going on since 2010 here, okay? So take it how it resonates, especially if, something that you've been looking for some justice for went down in 2010. Yeah, this is a big confirmation that this is the year where it's going to come to an end or to a head here. Okay, a hotel lobby receptionist is significant. Okay, you could be this receptionist, or you could have worked in this position before. You can know who this is. Okay, or this could just be speaking of a receptionist from a hotel that you've been to before. Every time I see this card too, I always feel led to say, especially if you stayed at a hotel for like an extended time, like one in particular hotel for an extended time. Could be something significant about the receptionist that was there, or one of the receptionists here, okay? A Home Depot manager is significant, okay? Spirit said, write the book and just start with page 1. Get to work, baby, okay? This card is also falling under the Banks card. For some of y'all, that's going to be your money maker here, that book. Your shit will sell out. It will be a top seller here. Your story will sell, okay? And even though this is speaking about a book, for some of y'all, this is about you writing your story for TV, like for the screen, okay? I love it. Page 1.25 come through. I'm here for it. You better get it done. That's what I like to hear, period. Thank you for the love, Wendy, baby. Okay? For some of y'all, I'm seeing this is about TV, right? You're still going to have to write your story down, but your story is going to be put into like a movie or a series or something here, or possibly even a play. Some of you, somebody here has passions for play. So it's going to be very full circle for you to see your story as a play. I'm hearing somebody may even go so far as like Broadway type energy too. Like you may turn your whole shit into like a theatrical something. And I'm fucking here for it. Okay? Make that money, baby. Make that story work for you. Okay? Now, the story already gonna work for you, right? Because of how karma set up. But for some of y'all, this is also going to be another added way in which you're going to be able to still be making money about these people, still be making money about for what you went through here, still going to be seeing how it's worth it. It was worth it, everything that God, allowed you to go through here. So for a lot of y'all, this is what it's going to be, like residual money from you just telling your story. Because it's a Netflix series, or because, it's a movie or something here, a docu-series or something like that, okay? Or a book, right? Like I said, just the message itself is a top out, selling book here. So take it how it resonates and talk your shit now. Okay, yeah, news. I understand. Yeah, a series of unfortunate events is definitely giving their vibe for some people here. The fall of the House of Usher. I don't know if some of y'all watched that series, but some of y'all's family, right, was involved in shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? How all these curses got on the family. In that series, the concept was about, like, the whole show was just watching the downfall of this man's children and his whole family because of something that him and his sister had signed, pretty much signed their soul away to the devil, but they depicted it in the way in which they presented to other people. Oh, it's just this. Oh, if you want a better life, if you want this type of money or wealth, you just do this and da 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 da. But his literal whole bloodline passed away because this money was a curse here. And that's something that we've been saying, and Spirit has been saying that for a lot of you, you are the only one that is pure in the bloodline. Everybody else, Spirit is like, take the whole bloodline out here, okay? Because they have, been tainted by whatever this curse is. So when I say even down to things like that, yo shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you may have a fall of the house of your last name, you know what I'm saying? Like that type of vibe, because when you find out like where these curses derive from, that Spirit has sent you here to break, why you are the generational curse breaker, when you really get into it, and as Spirit is, showing and revealing all of these things here, drama, baby. TV's going to eat it up. The girls and the guys are going to eat it up here, okay? It's going to be, easily, like a good story here, okay? So take that how it resonates, and that's why Spirit is telling you, just get that story on paper, okay? Get that story on paper, even if you're still living the story. You know what I'm saying? Get the part of the story that's already been told on paper here, okay? And you just keep it open. You know what I'm saying? If this is a document for some of you guys, keep that shit saved, put it in a little secret folder or whatever, and go back and update it as the story is updating, okay? Supreme Being, thank you for the follow. But for some of you, you already have a number of stories that have been completed that in itself, is a collective of a complete work. You know what I'm saying? That you can just talk about that and just talk about this one time in your life. And that's a whole novel in itself, okay? But whatever is happening here, your story is important. Your story will be vital, okay? I'm here for some of you too. We talked about how your podcast will be somebody's history book, and the things that you have learned in your journey, your dark night of the soul, your life will be somebody else's blueprint, right? I'm hearing for some of you, you're going to be testifying in court, right? And that's going to be your space in which they want to hear your side of the story. There's going to be some setup here to where you're going to be telling your story. And you know how like sometimes too, like you'll watch certain docuseries and things like that, and they will literally like play the audio of the person on the witness stand. Like if their testimony or what they were saying on the witness stand was so groundbreaking, like they'll replay the audio, like maybe on the news or in some sort of documentary or something. Like the audio itself would just be a moment, like whatever this person said, the testimony. Even like back in the day, what was that movie To Kill a Mockingbird, right? And all them advocates and all them people, like everything they were saying in court was just such a poetic moment. Like they were giving these groundbreaking speeches and words and things like that. So for some of you, it's like the transcript of whatever you're going to be saying in court, and how when Spirit like really put you in that position to just speak your truth in front of all of these people. And when we've been talking about like your ancestors just gonna stand up within you and everything just gonna flow, and you just gonna speak the truth so eloquently and clear. It's like whatever God is gonna lead you to say, that transcript is going to be fucking gold. Okay? People literally may study it in classrooms and be like, okay, I remember I said too that your court case may have like a big name. Like some of y'all may make it to the Supreme Court. When I'm talking about all these lawsuits and things like that, it's going to be that big. So your court case may have a name, right? And this is a court case that's going to be studied and this room over here by these federal agents. When we training new investigators, y'all got to study this case, because man, when we investigated this case, hi baby, when we investigated this case, like this, we uncovered some things we never had to do in investigators. So we want to make sure we train everybody on how to do this. And in classrooms, y'all know we was in history class, Roe versus Wade, and you know those big Supreme Court cases that had this weight that meant a big change for a lot of people in the world. That's what your court case is going to be. So even with it already having that traction and that attention, with you being there, right? Because this may even be one of those court cases to where it's full of the media, right? Some court cases is no media, no cameras allowed. Other cases is like everybody is reporting this shit. CNN, you know, all the Foxes and local news and take your pick. So whatever you're going to be saying when Spirit has been telling you, like, this is your moment, like, to speak, to say, like, it's going to count. It's going to be monumental. For some of you, it's going to be just like this. And whatever you're going to be saying, hi, baby, whatever you're going to be saying is going to be literally, I'm telling you, like, the transcript is going to be gold. It's going to be the maybe a preface to a book, like the starting page to a book, or again, like a docu-series that you may have. You know how like it'll start off and you'll just hear the audio, it may be blacked out, and you'll see like the captions of like what the person is saying. Like that may be the start of the docu-series, your testimony, the audio of you saying what you said on that stand. So I'm telling you, this is so powerful, and why Spirit has really just been preparing us and just getting us ready for this next phase, because this level that of speaking the truth is going to hit different here. It's going to hit different. So Spirit is not going to let up on you and you know what I'm saying, leave you alone until you write the book, until you have some sort of form in which you are in the motion of speaking your truth with all of us here, okay? Because it's strategic. God needs us to do it. So again, like Joey said, get started. Joe said, I got the first page in the quarter already written. Ashe, that's where it starts. That's where it begins. That's what we need, okay? So for whoever else needs to be in that motion, let it be, okay? Get to talking about it. Get to putting it out there here, okay? The name Layla or Lena is significant, okay? The voicemail archive is significant. Every time I see this message, I tell you there's something that's either already in your voicemail archive that you need to go back and look at that's important right now, or there's going to be something left on your voicemail here in the near future that you need to archive and keep that's going to be important for you. And keep on coming out, okay? For somebody actually confirmed to me what this was here, right? They got the voicemail one of the times before when this came out. The day after that reading, they got their voicemail that was like, I had to come tell you exactly what it was, and I saved the bullshit too, okay? I'm like, yeah, Ashe. All right, so look out for that. An unbeatable task force, okay, is assigned to your case. All right, whether your case is in court right now or whether we're talking about your spiritual energetic case here, you have a task force, okay? And for a lot of you, it consists of your ancestors, your spiritual protectors. Some of y'all have protectors from the light side of the hood and the underworld too. You know what I'm saying? But wherever they coming from, the angels as well. For some of you, certain angels are on your task force here. Okay. But whatever this task may be, whether it's protecting you, whether it's obtaining something or reclaiming something that belongs to you and returning it to you here, whatever the task may be that they are assigned to do by God or even by you as you're praying and putting out certain commandments here. Unbeatable, baby. They will not lose. They will not miss their assignment here. And for a lot of you, this task force, you are their assignment. So whatever you need will not fall through their fingers. They will not stop until they obtain that for you or until they, you know what I'm saying, get you what you need here. For a lot of you, the ending that needs to happen here is happening because of whoever this task force is. We've been talking about all these raids, people coming in, you know what I'm saying, just arresting folks, coming in by the numbers, SWAT teams and things like that. So even that, them going to pick up them people that's been fucking with you, like I said, when they in line for either this coffin or this imprisonment, jail or hell here, It's some physical people in this world that could also be in place helping escort them to one or the other. For some of y'all on your task force, you got hitmen. You don't know it. They in the shadows and they gonna stay there. I told y'all a long time ago that the ones that spirit has put in place to be the hitman will not get caught. Will not be going to prison. Because the deaths that they are tasked with are karmic. It's almost like, okay, y'all know we was laughing the other day. We was talking about the Grim Reaper coming through, putting on Tom Ford. Yeah, that's what it's giving. The Grim Reaper coming and taking the body or the form of humans here. Hitmen here that work for spirit and coming through unaliving some of these people, whatever going on here. Because some people will meet their fate in the streets. We said that too. If they ain't gonna see their day in court. They're gonna meet their shit in the streets. Like that's where they're gonna meet their justice here. Because a lot of them, that's where they kept up their dirt and they sold into that type of energy in their life. So wherever the task force is, honey, unbeatable. They don't miss, okay? Fraudulent pardons appealed and people are being held accountable. So for the people who went up in them courts and lied, who got off, right? Know they was unaliving people and doing shit they ain't had no business, but because they knew the judge or because they paid this person, because they paid that person, they got off. Not guilty. But these are those things too, right? When Spirit is saying appeals, I said something about the appeals earlier when it came down to some of these divorce cases. Because for some of y'all too, that could have been a fraudulent pardon. This person may have been trying to be like, oh, I can't pay them right now. I got this going on, da da da. So the judge pardoned them. Well, you don't got to do alimony, or you don't got to do this because you got this going on. But it was a lie. And even if this wasn't, again, your ex or whatever, whoever the fuck this is that went up in them courts and played in them people's face. Speaking of Netflix series, right? I told y'all that Murdaugh case. Y'all remember that? I don't know if y'all watched that show, the Murdaugh murders, and how them people still in court now because they were so above the law. They were so the law themselves, right? So they did whatever. That rich kid energy too. When I was talking about even that Banks energy, like that being in that rich kid. So even if you do things because your daddy is rich, you don't get held accountable by the law. Like them type vibes. People who got off on shit like that. Innocent lives that never got justice. Because of shit like that, because somebody had enough money to just walk and not ever have to think about twice what they did to you. Spirit said we were appealing that shit. You finna have to think about it again. And I don't care how many years it's been. I don't care how many years you think you've been out here skating in freedom. Wind in your scalp thinking that, ain't nobody finna snatch your edges back. Peel his muffin cap back blue for what the fuck you did here. So you have investigators as well that's been, assigned to just that. While there's other people that, okay, we assigned to this street work. We assigned to this company. We investigating them. It's teams that have been broken off here. And there's been teams that have never left the courthouse. Right? Say, for instance, we all in the courthouse. Y'all know normally the courthouse, the sheriff's department, the police department is usually kind of all in the same area, like in the city, right? Even if they ain't right side by side, usually there's kind of like a courthouse district to where you'll find the ambulance, the firefighters, the police department, all the court officials and the official vehicles that are, y'all know what I'm saying, right? Like, so that area, we'll say that whole district, right? It's going to be a lot of people getting walked the fuck up out of that area who have jobs there, right? Who have positions there. But because they have used their position to play a part in these fraudulent activities, because they done sat here, right, with these robes of justice on and have made unjust decisions, they're getting walked out. And some of these people, literally, the investigators was next door at the sheriff's department investigating what they was doing in their courthouse, right next door. They might even spoke to that person every day. Hey, so-and-so, hey, so-and-so. Didn't even know that they was under investigation the whole time. Spirit is tired of it. And bringing an end to it because of that. So especially too, if these pardons, if these pardons affected you, like somebody who was guilty in your situation, who should have been held accountable so that you can get something that belonged to you, but they got pardoned, so you never got your justice, please know. Just know. The name Miss Stinnett is significant. Mrs. Stinnett is significant. Okay, we have you won on the back of this. Okay, you see what I'm saying? If a motherfucker, I'm telling you now, literally what I just said. If any of these pardons kept you from winning something that belonged to you, the story is finna change, honey, because whatever investigations, whatever appeals that are happening right now is going back and making it right so that this outcome can be what's officially written on the paper here. Not, oh, sorry, unfortunately, we couldn't charge this person, so you don't get anything. Hell no. Stop playing with us. And you see how Spirit didn't waste no time bringing this message out, like right after I said it, and it was like, yeah, she right, you won already. We said that in the live yesterday too, that the phone calls and the messages that you're about to get is about to tell you this, confirming what I'm saying to you right now, just in an official way here. I said for some of you too that you won't be in a whole bunch of court cases here, because a lot of the appeals and those types of court cases and whatever, you know, they had to do to go before the judge to get this done has already been done by this legal team here, by these investigators here. So now it's just literally about distributing the funds and whatever is connected to this or whatever was held up because of this. It's about properly going back and contacting the people that, oh, I know it's been years, or I know you may not have known nothing about this, but you won something here. Okay, thank you, Spirit, because you remember the first question I asked when we started this reading. Spirit, what ways is this sudden wealth going to come in? Look like Spirit trying to show us another way here. So for some of y'all, it's going to be behind some appeals that are happening here, because there was some injustice tied to your case, whether you knew it about it or not. I said knew it about it. Knew about it or not. But either way, honey, you still going to win. When God get done making it right, that's the only thing that's going to happen here, is you winning. And I love how this is in past tense. You won. For some of you, you already won. And it's just about this news being delivered to you. Okay? Spirit is telling somebody, don't co-sign here. Okay? This may be speaking to somebody who's right now considering it, or somebody may have recently asked you. Okay? This could be your sign not to do it, or in the near future, right? If somebody approaches you, you may remember this message and know that it's for you, okay? Spirit is telling somebody here, do not co-sign. I'm hearing as well, too, that this could be for somebody's child, unfortunately. I know you want to help your child here, but Spirit is telling you don't co-sign on something here, okay? Something, too, about a house. With all this inheritance energy coming through, inspirational vibes, thank you for the follow. Some of y'all may have to, like, work some things out, like with your siblings or something like that. When it comes down to these family business matters, you know, what you have to go and claim, this sudden wealth. If this is something to where it's, like, not all coming to you and you have to, like, split the bill with somebody else or something like that here, Spirit is saying even in that, right, be wise, okay? Because y'all remember I said something earlier about a house, right? And when we were talking about the things that could be owed to you and what's coming, and when people are falling off in these coffins and in these jail cells, what's being signed over to you, okay? For some of y'all, it could be, right, that house energy, and you could be taking over somebody's house. I'm seeing something like, if there may be something like a sibling for somebody. For whatever reason, I keep hearing a sibling. You and a sibling may be kind of tasked with some sort of responsibility here. And it's giving like y'all may want to like sign for a house, or it may be like a Are you going to sign for it, put it in your name, or am I going to put it in mine? And it's something about like the co-signing energy. They're telling you don't do that. It needs to be either or, your name or theirs. But co-signing, because maybe this person, you know, they credit fucked up or something, or they going to do something to where it's like they may fuck it up and spirit don't want your name attached to this, okay? But you're going to know what this is, okay? You're going to know what this is, and spirit is just telling you, do not co-sign. Do not co-sign, okay? It's not wise for you to do that, all right? JFK, New York City, 6:38 p.m. Don't know what this is or what it's about. JFK is a airport in New York City, 6:38 p.m., okay? So something could be significant about this time, place. I don't know exactly what this is about, but okay, somebody could have a flight leaving at this time. There could be something going on in the airport in general at this time, okay? And I don't want to say too much, right? Because it's giving that motherfucker back there is not real type vibes. Like, but y'all know that, you know, these big cities, right? JFK, New York City, like that's a major airport. So even when we talk about if something were to be going on in the US or whatever, sometimes places like this are targeted. Okay, so, you know, take that how it resonate. And y'all let me know. Y'all always do, but when every time spirit be confirming these messages, y'all always DM me and let me know. So y'all let me know if JFK pop up on y'all timeline. Okay, and let me know what happened. All right, October 22nd is significant. Sorry, October 2nd. Now, October 22nd is significant because I said this shit so confidently. Take that how it resonate too, but October 2nd is also significant. Could these messages resonate? Possibly. Okay, but take it how it resonates here either way. All right, that's your birthday, the 22nd. I say, yeah, okay, so that's why I called it out. But October 2nd is significant. Somebody is hiding in the bush, okay? This card comes out often too. When we talk about people that could be, you know, in other countries, they could be trying to hide out in the bush, trying to, you know, run away. The bush is normally that space where it ain't no service. You can't really contact people. You got to know where you're going in the bush, you know what I'm saying, to find the people. Starseed, thank you for the follow, love. So somebody could be, you know, really just trying to hide out in the place to try to avoid some of this justice and judgment, okay? They will be found. Some of them, they already know where they at. They think they hide and they just ain't came and got them yet. Something could be significant too, right? About, I don't know why I'm hearing, but like, you know how like we've been hearing a lot of these news reports about people getting caught up in different things. I feel like something stupid gonna happen to where like in a crazy criminal, like they was looking for this person, he was running around and da 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 da, and they found him like hiding in somebody's bush, or it may be a news report of like some old lady like, oh my God, like I don't know, I just came home and you know, it was I heard some rumbling in my bushes, and you know what I'm saying, like a news report like that. And then this whole time, like this somebody who run away from the police, like they've been looking for his ass all day or something. And all you see in the news report is him looking crazy, popping about the bush, grass falling all off of him and shit like that. Like whoever this is here, okay? But somebody is definitely trying to hide for the sake of, you know, dodging some karma here or some justice, and it ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. The P. Diddy right. I'm hollering. Let me find out they find that fool in the bush somewhere. You know how they when they had found Bin Laden and all that, he was up under the ground, he coming out all dusty and shit. That how P. Diddy gonna be. Leaves all in his head. So, thank you for that love, baby. Like, Diddy, is that you? It was Smokey on Friday. Like, is that you over there in that bush? Taking a shit. Like, nah, that fool over there hiding from the police, bruh. Thinking they not finna find him. Like, did he get your ass out that bush? You and TDJ thought that bush was gonna swallow you up so we wouldn't see you. No, we see your ugly ass. Come on out here. Yeah, look, down for whatever. This is why they in there hiding, because they know they nasty as fuck. Yeah, we want to come out here. We're not trying to fight y'all. We just want to talk about how y'all was just down for whatever and what that whatever consisted of. That's all we want to talk about. We don't want to jump you. You can come out. Thank you for the love, baby. Along with me, right? What y'all doing in that bush? Why that bush over there shaking like that? What's all that noise? Nasty. Ain't got time for that. Thank you for that love, baby. Then why? Ain't no coincidence. You know what I'm saying? These two came out side by side. Somebody said Diddy, and then all of a sudden down for whatever car I want to jump out. Diddy, get out of here. Take your nasty energy out of here. That freaky ass shit. That's so crazy. The other side of this card says somebody getting their heart broken the same way they did yours. Okay? Got to tell that man no, please. Be strong. Don't be weak in the knees. Okay? Somebody getting their heart broke the same way they did yours here. Okay? Diddy finna be getting his tail toe up the same way he was doing some of these other boys out here. You see how the full circle moments is happening? Just makes sense here. He finna go right there and get his shit toe down like he like it. Hell, they probably gonna put him in isolation because they know he like it too much. Yeah, they're probably the worst thing they can do to him, take him away from it. Diddy like, damn, well, you know, this suck. I ain't gonna be able to have the money and the life, and I ain't gonna be able to pick the booty I want, but at least it's still booty central. And then as soon as they walk him in, they're gonna be walking him past all themselves like, all right, here you go, Mr. Diddy, in the furthest corner in the back of the jail. Ain't nothing but him and this damn rat in there. Maybe you finna be getting no booty juice in that prison. Ain't finna be getting no booty juice, right? He happy to be in there. Thinking he was like, well, it ain't gonna be my choice no more, but at least I'll have it every day. No, you won't. They know what you like, Diddy. They not finna set you up in the booty paradise. No, sir. This is not a continuation of what you're doing. Talking about some bad boys galore. Shut your ass up. Diddy and some, ooh. We ain't got time. Stop it. I'm gonna leave that man alone. Let me leave him and TD Case alone. Made inappropriate remarks about you as a child. I can't make it up. I'm really trying to get out the energy, y'all. I promise y'all. Y'all know how it is. I shuffle. I put all these cards together and I pull them one by one. I cannot make this up though. Made inappropriate remarks about you as a child. So if this is not about your personal situation, again, what are we talking about? What this motherfucker like? And Spirit is like, okay, very clearly, your ass. I'm trying not to talk about this man, but getting caught up. And we already know, even with him, we were talking about the dude from Nickelodeon, all of that. What's his name? Dan. I can't never remember his name because it really don't fucking matter. Demon. Demon from the Nickelodeon show. But all them out here messing with them little kids and shit like that, or you know what I'm saying, breaking them in early. Dan, okay. Usher. So again, still in this energy, like he thinking he been just being here getting what he like, or still just being reckless. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen, Larry. Not today, Larry. Larry the loser. Yeah, but whoever this is, and y'all may know who this Larry is too, especially if this is somebody who was on their weird vibes, you know what I'm saying, out here interested in kids and shit like that, getting caught up. Jail or hell. Okay? Something about yesterday was significant, okay? Some of y'all may have been coming looking for a confirmation about something that happened yesterday, and I feel like this could be that, what you're looking for here, but something could have happened yesterday that was significant. There could have even been something that broke in this case about, you know, Diddy. I ain't been on my swiping on my timeline. I know y'all told me the last live about the raids, but I still haven't seen like the videos yet because I haven't been on TikTok like that. But I know that this case is, you know, kind of constantly updating. It was just yesterday when y'all was telling me about the raid. So Maybe it really could be, stuff that's still breaking in this case that's about to come out here. Even more too about the children aspect. We know the adults and the consenting people who showed up to the parties to get their shit toe down so they can have a deal with the devil, right? But for sure, it could also be more coming out about, the connections that he had with some of these people even before they were of age to make that decision as a consenting adult. Okay, Cassie got a settlement. Okay, confirmation. Yeah, but something significant about yesterday. All of that. See. Okay, that makes sense. This shit happening now. Laverne or Lavita. Those names are significant here. Okay, Los Angeles 1967 is significant. Okay, there could also be things connected to Hollywood as well during this year that could also be coming out too. We talked about this. Hollywood in general, the whole idea, everything that is derived up out of Hollywood, the whole concept of what is based off of is being turned inside out right now. Is very much being turned inside out. So this has been going on for a minute, even back 60s, 70s. So for real, you know what I'm saying? Like, they can be going back and pulling shit up out the archives even from back then. Even from some of the people that have passed away, it could still be secrets coming out about them too. So take it how it resonates here. Somebody could be traveling by train soon. As well, you could travel by train day to day. This could be just a confirmation for you here. Okay, somebody could also be coming towards you that's traveling by train right now. Okay, some of you guys as well may opt, right? Because I see you, we talk about often how you will be traveling to claim a prize here, okay? I am confirmation. You may be traveling to claim a prize. Some of you guys may opt to travel by train for some reason here, okay? For whatever this is. But take that how it resonates. A zookeeper is significant, okay? You can know somebody that is a zookeeper. You could be one. For some of you, this is future energy for you too. When I talk about all the ways in which we're going to be stepping into these positions of being healers and serving the world, for some of you, you heal animals, okay? You heal Mother Nature, that part of Mother Nature. So you may be working in a zoo or something like that if animals are your passion, if that's something that you wanted to do and be. I'm hearing a zoologist as well too, okay? Take how it resonates. This could just be the energy of you working, doing something with animals, veterinary care as well too for some of you guys, okay? That's going to be your healing method, right? The name of Lorraine is significant, okay? And for some reason too, on this other message, I'm hearing spirit say for somebody, don't sleep on your love for animals here, okay? Thank you for that love. Somebody, you need to pursue that a little bit more heavy than what you planned to or what you thought. Because that really is your healer aspect here. And y'all know I say often that our ancestors will reincarnate and come back and take the forms of animals. So veterinary care, healing the animals is just as important as humans being healed too. Animals as well will be companions to a lot of you guys as children, during their time of, evolving and coming into their spirituality. And a lot of your children are going to have a deep spiritual connection with your pets too, right? Because it is your ancestors for some of you. But just in general, that is going to be a spiritual omen for some of your children, okay? You may have even had a pet when you were younger that was kind of like an angel to you. Like, it's like something is strange about this damn dog or cat or whatever it is. Like, it ain't just no animal. Like, this motherfucker feel like I know them, right? So your child may have an animal or a pet like that too. And I guess I'm speaking to that aspect of it so that we can really highlight like how important the animals are too, okay? That's an extension of Mother Nature. That's also an extension of God. But I want y'all to realize too that it's literally people in them animals, okay? It's spirits. People reincarnate. They come back as animals. So the care of them is equally as important too, okay? So if you know that you are that person that just has like a beautiful heart for animals, not just like, oh yeah, I like animals, but like, if like, I'm this passion that I'm speaking to, it hits deeper, it runs, what I'm saying? Like, it runs deeper here. Spirit may be telling you to pursue that further, you know what I'm saying? Like, and go further into that, because you do have a healing aspect that means a lot even to that community of life in this world, the animals, okay? So take that how it resonates for whoever needed that. All right. Superhero kids, as I just got done talking about your kids, and I said them animals gonna be helping your spiritual ass kids. Right. This is what I'm saying. Your kids are gonna have that spiritual telepathy early, just like y'all did. But again, the only difference is they're not gonna have it killed within them like it was killed within you. And I'm not even gonna say killed, because it never was killed, but suppressed, repressed, yes. You had to become an adult for a lot of you to really get back into that spirituality, or to learn what that meant for you. But your kids, they're going to have it authentically through and through, because you're going to recognize it early and you're going to promote that within them. Okay. So for some of you, your children, I'm telling you, I don't know what it is. And maybe this could be a confirmation for somebody. Like, your child could be asking you to get them like a pet or animal. And maybe you like, hell no, like, I ain't on this shit. Right. But maybe reconsider. Right. But a pet is going to be significant to your child here. Okay. Some of your children as well may be diagnosed with things like autism or something like that, right? Because they are superheroes. But even in that instance, pets will help them. Okay. I don't know what it is about pets and these kids, but somebody needs to know that and to hear that here. Okay. Cats as well. Yes. A stockroom manager is significant. Confirmation, I say. Yeah. A stockroom manager is significant. Okay, this could be you or somebody that you know, maybe somebody that you used to work with here. I don't know why I'm hearing the name Geraldine. Okay, could be significant here. Malpec is significant. Okay, the name's James or Joey could be significant. Hey, Joey. James or Joey could be significant here. Okay. Spirit said, listen to the wind. Okay. Get outside, put your ear to the wind. As well, pay attention to the changes that the wind is bringing into your life here. Be very aware. Okay. Some of y'all as well too. Some of the news about what's going on with these karmic people is going to be coming through the wind. It's just going to be blowing into your life here. Little whispers in the wind of the news and the confirmations. Okay, so pay attention and look out for that. Somebody uses a drone to spy. Okay, somebody could be getting caught up in this shit too, especially if they spying for the wrong reasons. I'm hearing too that could actually correlate with that message of people making inappropriate remarks or gestures towards children too. Somebody could even be, you know what I'm saying, upgrading the perversion and things like that too, and peeking through windows with drones and all of that. So somebody could really be getting caught, or that could be something that's like getting ready to like come out. It's like, hey, this is an issue. Like we're having a lot of reports, people filing police reports saying that, you know, it was a drone outside of their window or around their house or something like that. So for some reason, I just feel like this activity is increasing, right? It's kind of giving like a new age stalking type vibe, right? Just with technology. So instead of catching the person red-handed snooping around people's house or looking in the window themselves, you catching their damn drones and shit like that. Okay, so somebody could definitely be getting caught doing this shit here. All right, Parkwood is significant. It's giving a location. It could be somebody's last name as well too. Parkwood from my hometown, I tell y'all this all the time, is kind of like a crazy house, right? An insane asylum. Okay, some of you guys, you know, can know somebody who's being committed. They be having like some sort of mental issues right now. Somebody could have put you in a position, you know, to have a mental breakdown before, and you may have spent some time in an institution. Some of you guys as well may be led to work in an institution. Okay, that may be your healer aspect here. You may be working with people who are like, you know, mental health patients. Some of you may already have a degree in therapy or something like that, and may be choosing to, do your, I don't know why I'm hearing residency, but you're choosing to like work at like an asylum or something like that too. So that could be a confirmation for you, or it could just be a confirmation that you may need to, okay? For some of you, I feel like too, Spirit is saying that you have been feeling and knowing that you're going to have to be educated on something new. Like you're either going to have to go back to school for one, or not. Yeah, you're gonna have to go back to school for a degree is what I meant when I said for one. Or you're gonna have to like further, if you already have a degree, you're gonna have to like further it here and do something a little bit deeper like in your field of work or study here, okay? For some of you, you already know what it is that you want to do and study. For some of you, you don't know like how Spirit is going to call you into this. Like you may know that, hey, yeah, I want to work with people who have mental problems or work with like the crown chakra, but you may not know that you're going to have to work in an asylum. Or for some of you, you may be assigned to work in a hospital, or some of you, you may have your own private practice, or people come directly to you, right? So the career path and how you monetize it may play out in different ways. And this is why I say for some of you, you may end up, like going back to college for a degree that you never thought you would go for, or studying something that you initially may not have been interested in, or that you may not have thought about here. But wherever a Spirit is leading you in your purpose, and as you're learning more about your gifts, how you heal, what you're supposed to do with your healing energy, you're also going to find a place where you need to be, educated deeper to be able to step into whatever this position is here, okay? So take that how it resonates. For some of you, that will be what you're studying here, okay? Something about the study of the brain, whether it is, again, like therapy, or some sort of like neurological studies or something like that, okay? Dive into that, okay? Don't sleep on that, all right? Here you go, y'all, traveling to claim your prize. Good evening, my love. Y'all remember I said this earlier. I said some of y'all may be traveling by train to go and pick up whatever this is here. We just talked about this, and here it is. So confirmation, again, you guys will be traveling soon to claim all of this sudden wealth, great fortune, unexpected income here. You will be going to these courthouses near and far to claim these prizes here from these lawsuits that we talked about. You will be going near and far to claim houses and land that is in your name, that belongs to you here. Period. Okay? Some of you guys as well, whenever you get one part of your prize or your sudden wealth, whatever it is that you're investing in may be in far off land. So you may be opening businesses or investing in properties and land across seas. So you will be traveling to go and, claim your investments and your prizes and things that you're doing here. Okay, take it how it resonates. The name Darlene or Darling is significant. Darling can be somebody's nickname or name too. Okay. Last card says somebody did white magic to protect your children, born and unborn. Now, didn't we say that earlier? Hold on, because now I got to take the card out. Great grandmother is protecting you. Womb magic. I sat up here and had a whole spiel with y'all about how there could be an ancestor that's looking out for your children because they knew the people was trying to do to you and your kids, born and unborn here. So this is just a big confirmation. You have people doing white magic for you to protect you, my love. So not only are you safe by, God himself looking out for you, your ancestors, your spirit guides, but you have people that are literally in the spirit realms looking out for you too. Covering you, covering everything that belongs to you and that's attached to you. Thank you for that love, Derek, baby. Okay. And last but not least, the name Michelle is significant. Okay. So y'all take that. Take what resonates. Take what makes sense to you. Okay. Take what you need here. It wasn't a lot of messages that came out today, and it's okay. I'm here for that. Okay. But for what did, Spirit said what he said. And I pray that you know where you fit into this message here, okay? Spirit, let me officially close this out for the collective. Thank you so much for these messages. Thank you for justice and judgment always, Spirit. Thank you for all the many ways in which it is playing out here. And I thank you as well for all of the beautiful wealthy energy, God, that you're bringing into the lives of your chosen ones here. Help us, God, to continue to stay in alignment with this abundance. Help us to have faith like never before, God, in you, in this process, in everything that is going on. Keep us grounded always, God, in our truth and in all the things, God, that you have promised us. Help us to be aware of it. Help us to remember it in all things and in all situations, and to never be shaken, moved, rattled by any other thing, God, that's going on, or any opposite energy of what you said, God, because quite simply, it doesn't matter. It's not for us. It's not our reality. But what will be our reality and what we will continue to claim, God, is everything that you have promised us, is all the things, God, that we have manifested, prayed for, and asked for. So we do thank you, God, for acknowledging us. We thank you, God, for allowing us to know that we have this power, this space, this favor with you, God, to call in these things and to expect such great things because you love us and because we do hold this space with you, God. So thank you. Thank you for all things. As it is, God, as it has been, and as it will be. Ashe, ashe. All right, y'all are so welcome. Thank you to everybody who's touching and agreeing. I appreciate that heavily. If you are leaving after this collective, may you enjoy the rest of your evening. Sleep well and beautifully. And yeah, make sure you tap into the YouTube. I'll be posting this replay if you did miss the live, or if you just want to go back and rewatch. It'll be available within the next couple days, okay? Yes, I say thank you. Okay. All right, so we're gonna switch gears. My list is open, but I only have one person on the list, so I don't know what y'all gonna do. But if you would like to get a reading, the list is open, okay? My readings are 1818, and all the payment methods are listed in the bio, okay? Key, are you still here with me? As I said before, I will not tarry long, so more than likely, if we are not on the list by the time I'm done with this reading, we're just going to be done for today. But if you would like to get a reading, now is the time to send in for that. Okay. Seeing if Key is still here, is still in the room. If you are here, Key, and you're commenting, and for some reason I don't see it, send me a DM so I can see you. But otherwise, I'm looking for you in the comments. Okay, I see you, beautiful. Let me know. Let me see if you put anything in your notes. Do you have a question, or did you want to go with the flow? Maria, I got you, beautiful. Yours just came through. Adding you to the list now. You'll be number 2. For career. Okay, I see you have career. Good night, my love. Thank you for being here. You have career in your notes. Okay. So Key, for your career reading right now, are you currently at a job? Are you entrepreneurship, unemployed? What's your status starting off here? I've been feeling this deck lately. But I still am being called to this other deck too. Let's go with this one. Okay, yes, at a job. All right. Okay, my love, let's get into it. Spirit, let me tap in for my beautiful sis Key. I do want to invite all of her benevolent ones into this reading to make it very clear and concise on what we need to know concerning her career life at this time. And please do protect us as we channel and receive these messages. Ashe. Okay, Spirit, for Key, what is the messages concerning the career that we need to know right now? Ace of Pentacles out first. The Lover's card, the Hangman, the Queen of Cups. You don't got no work bae, do it, Key? You got a work bae or work husband? or her or work wife? No. Okay. 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 I see what this is. Yeah, because the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This talks about work too. Okay, so for you, I'm hearing Spirit say what you do right now is temporary. Okay, where you are right now is temporary. You have a bigger assignment to your life here when it comes down to what you do for work and how you make your money, and it is attached to your love life. Okay, this is giving me like a you and your partner being in a business here. Now, even if you single, right? And because even what I'm seeing here, this is more of like a future energy. But it's so significant what it is that you're going to be doing and what you and this person are going to be coming together and building, that Spirit wants to talk about it and bring it out, because eventually this will be your sole focus here, whatever you're doing in this company with this person here. Okay, you will have a family business, you will have entrepreneurship. I don't know if you already know that you have that on your life or if Spirit has already been telling you about that you have businesses within you. But entrepreneurship is your destiny here. Okay, that also could be why Spirit is saying that where you are right now is temporary, because Spirit is just like, you're not meant to work for other people here. Okay, you're just not. I don't know. I don't know what it is like. And it's not to say that like you have issues with like higher ups and or like you're butting heads or anything, but I don't know, it's just something about the authority that is within you. It's not really meant in certain scenarios to be submitted to other people's control, if that makes sense. And when you have that type of authority, it is because God wants you to be a leader, or God wants you to have some sort of command in a situation or in some sort of community. So that also means that you cannot be under the command of somebody else. And for whatever reason, like whatever your gift is and what you do, that's how that shit is set up for you. Your gifts are not meant to be submitted to man, other than how they serve the world, if that makes sense. Um, so even if there has been, right, like I said, I don't think that you have problem with authority, but even in like the past, if that has been a thing, right, if you look back at your school days or all the jobs that you work, like there has always been kind of like a, you know, an authority figure that has kind of either picked on you or targeted you, or just been like, well, you need to humble, or you need to be less of who you are. Like, you know, even if you weren't trying to be, you know, big, bad, or shine or do nothing like that, it's just like that authority about you is very recognizable. So sometimes it will be a challenge to people who are in the positions of authority if they're not secure in their positions. Again, you ain't trying to threaten nobody. You know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to come in beating on your chest like fucking Tarzan, nothing like that. But sometimes when people look at you, that's what they see. And they mind like, is she threatening me? Like, is she trying to be stronger than me? She trying to strong arm me right now? Like, and you just be trying to come do your job. You know what I'm saying? See, so the Spirit is like to avoid those problems, or the way in which you're going to avoid those problems is going to be you having to take this entrepreneurship here and to know that literally until it comes to that space, or until like God shifts you there, you may always kind of feel that kind of awkward, you know, tension between people who are supposed to be ahead of you or over you, right? That boss type energy, but just simply because your authority is not meant to be submitted to man in that way. Man, and man or woman is what I mean, but when I say man, I mean like humans. Now, when it comes to spirituality and God, that's who you submit yourself to, right? You listen to God, right? And they say it all the time, like in this world, in this system, one of the most dangerous people is a person that listens only to God. They don't follow nobody else but God, because normally that's not a person, again, that you can tame or pin down, or that you can control and dictate everything that they have going on. Now, as an individual, it's like, duh, you're not supposed to do me like that, right? Like, why would you even want to? But the fact that there are still people that move like that, that think like that, that's why Spirit is saying you're going to have to be very clear within yourself and even with others, right? In knowing that you're not meant to submit your gift to man, period. So whatever it is that God is really like igniting as a passion in your life at this time, beautiful, even if it's not, you know what I'm saying, like fully developed enough for you to quit tomorrow and start, you know what I'm saying, your entrepreneurship, still invest in that. Invest time, energy, thought into whatever God is telling you to do. That passion, that part of your heart that says, if I could do this every day for free, you know what I'm saying, like if I ain't had no responsibilities, no bills to pay, I would still show up to this. I would still, you know what I'm saying, come do this, be this person, give this part of me each and every day. So whatever that is, you also will find career. You also will find a successful business. You will also find coins, money, because that's Eight of Pentacles too. Even though this represents literally career, what you do, and even here you see how she's like it's like an apothecary here. She has like herbs and things like that. So she has a candle in her hand. She's observing. She's looking like at her work, at her gifts, at her tools. What do I do with this? This is me working my gift here. This is my career. So that's your energy. It's about you now taking a full evaluation again of what's passionate to you, what Spirit has already been kind of leading you to do and giving you like these visions, like, yeah, I want you to do this in the world. I want you to show up in this way, and start literally forming your brain around the ways in which that's going to come to life here. Because I'm telling you, love, that is going to be your destiny. And like I said, whether you're with your person or not, like single status, or you know what I'm saying, this is somebody that you're going to meet in the near future, you guys will be building together. The money that you make and that creates your household, that funds your household, will be money that you guys create together here, okay? So you're meant to do business with your partner, okay? And that's meant to be your bread and butter, because like I said, whatever business you guys have together, I just see it being very popular. I do. I really do. I see it being very popular. And even when I say too, you know how like there's always those people to where, you know, they have that type of authority to where they don't answer to nobody but God. You know, I'm hearing in particular like Farrakhan, right? When we see Farrakhan, he's like whether you Muslim, not, whether you believe in what he's saying, you know him for the icon that he is. You know him for the dynasty that he's built for himself and what he represents. It's like he is his own brand, right? So it's like the same thing with you. I see this business, like whenever you and your partner are together, whatever y'all are doing, whatever your specialty is, people will know you for that. It's like y'all ain't gonna be able to go. It's almost like y'all gonna be like community like stars, right? Like that couple that everybody just love. And it's like for whatever it is that y'all are doing and whatever the passion is, whenever people see you, they just gonna be so excited, like, oh, there they go, they coming with the da 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 da, whatever this is here. So it's gonna be that type of passion to where you showing up like, not like, man, I can't miss work. Like, they're going to take some points, or they're going to, you know what I'm saying, dock my pay. It's like, I can't miss showing up, you know, because these people look for us. They look for us to be this representation in the community. So you're going to take it that serious. You're going to be that involved in whatever this business and this company is. So much so to where you literally will not be able to work any other job, or again, submit your power to any other person in this world. You're going to be taking direct instruction. You and your partner will be taking direct instruction from Spirit on how to develop this company, this business here, this brand. And that's what it's going to be. And whatever it is that you guys are going to be creating will also be a blueprint for somebody else. But it's not really going to be like anything else that somebody's already made, if that makes sense, okay? Even if it is like already in some sort of industry that exists, it's just, again, what you guys will be bringing to it, or the fact that it comes from you, is what's going to make it so successful and so special here, okay? So entrepreneurship is on you, baby. Where you are right now is temporary. Spirit said that's the truth with the Ace of Swords. Okay. And like I said, start gearing your mind now. If you don't already know what this passion is that Spirit really wants you to pursue in that way, or to highlight it and turn it into a business, start asking Spirit to show you what it is. Yeah, with the Four of Pentacles here, because that's what's going to secure your bag here. See how she holding on to them coins, 4 of Pentacles. That's what's going to introduce that stability into your life, by way of finances and physical resources, but as well too, just through, you know, having peace and loving in what you do every day. And then the way you show up to what you do every day, being able to come in a very consistent energy, because you're not sure, you know, whether or not the atmosphere is going to be different today, or what am I walking into, you know, on this day or that day. You're going to be setting the atmosphere, the standard, the rules, all of that for your own situation here. And everything that you're going to be setting, the standard, is going to be coming from a Queen of Cups type place, because it's like you're going to want people to feel loved, happy, and accepted in whatever it is that you're offering. You're and your partner here, okay? So in that, you're going to, again, it's like your passion is going to be ignited first and foremost in just a way that's like, you know what I'm saying, like mind-blowing, to where you just constantly ready to just take leaps of faith and invest more and more into this. But then from there, that passion is going to spill over into every person that's going to be supporting this business. And you're going to see them spilling over that money, you know what I'm saying, to come support whatever you're doing and yeah, partake of your services here. Okay, so you definitely have a successful business that the world will know about, and that God is really adamant about you doing, because it also means people being close to him. Whatever it is that you do, you bring people closer to God as well too. So it's important. Okay, and that's why your space right now is only temporary. So be mindful of that. And this shift as well could happen a little quicker than what you expect, because when I split the deck, the Tower card was here. So, you know, this is definitely something that can be like a miracle change or a shift here. But whatever the miracle shift that would happen, it will be putting you in position again to like have to take more seriously, like, all right, now we full entrepreneurship. Get that plan together. Get this to be a well, you know, oil functioning machine here. So just start, you know, being in that mindset now. Okay, my love. All right, Spirit. Let me close this out here officially. Thank you so much for this truth. Thank you for the confirmations here concerning this career for my sis. Thank you, Spirit, for the businesses that lie within her. Thank you for all of the beautiful gifts and the passions, God, that you have assigned to her and placed within her, God, coming into this world. Now at this time, God, I pray that you stir it up like never before. Let this reading, God, be an initial activation to those gifts that are going to be the most relevant at this time in her life. Or, God, even in this next phase of entrepreneurship that you're getting ready to put her into, God, show her what's going to be relevant. Show her what the world needs. Show her what her tribe needs, God, and show her how she plays a part in that need. Give her the confidence, God, in herself and in her gifts that you have given her. And continue to give her guidance and direction, God, each and every day on how to show up in those gifts. And God, for those things that are temporary in her life, Spirit, still allow her to get and receive everything that she needs in those spaces while she is there. And give her the grace, God, and the serenity to leave behind what is no longer needed when you have removed her from that space, Spirit, so that she may leave free, light, and ready for the next phase. Protect her, Spirit, protect her union, protect everything that belongs to her. And we thank you for that. Ashe, ashe. All right, love. I look forward to hearing the good news about the business and what this is for you. And may you have much success in that. Okay. All right. Maria, you're so welcome, love. Maria, you ready? Relationship with my mom. Okay, I see you. Thank you for the follow, my love. Okay, I see you, beautiful. Again, this is last call for readings. If you would like to get on the list for a reading, send now or wait till the next time you see me. Okay, if you're not on the list by the time I'm done with this reading, we are going to be done for the night. All right. Okay, Spirit. Let me tap in for my sweet sis, Maria. I do want to invite all of her benevolent ones into this reading to make it very clear and concise on what we need to know concerning the relationship between her and her mother at this time. And please do protect us as we channel and receive these messages. Ashe. Do you continue contact? Okay, I got you. Oof. I feel like I'm already hearing no contact. We're going to shuffle. Should she keep contact, Spirit, very clearly off top? Let's talk about it. Should she keep contact with her mother here? Hold on, y'all trying to talk about love. We ain't on that energy today. With her mother, should she keep contact with her mother? No, ma'am. I knew what I was hearing. 4 of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles very clearly. 4 of Cups means to literally ignore somebody, to look the other direction. You gotta go no contact, beautiful. And I do feel that the Queen of Pentacles is representing her energy here. So yeah, Spirit is making very clear and concise. You no contact with the Queen of Pentacles here, with the mother figure. And I definitely felt that. Because the Moon card is at the bottom of the deck, and this is why, right? There's Spirit is emphasizing there's so much still that you don't know about her, that she's done here, and this could be things directly connected to you, like things that she did to you, or things that was just surrounding something that affected you, or it's just in general what Spirit has been talking about, like when you can't help certain people because they are subject to judgment altogether, and whether that got something to do with you or not, like it's still, no baby, I'm on the list now. Whether it has something to do with you or not directly, you know what I'm saying, like it's still just the fact of, if you're not in the karmic energy but she is, you can't, you know what I'm saying, like you can't have no dealings with her. Okay. Let's see, I'm gonna take this Moon card out because that could be what's hidden. Spirit, is she still talking shit? Is she still running her mouth in a negative way about Maria here? Yes, ma'am. 7 of Swords. Spirit is not playing your reading, like very clear. This is the shit talking card. Talking behind the scenes, running her mouth. And this could be what it is too, especially with the Moon card coming out. Both of these representing energy of what's done in the dark will come to the light, or what's being said in the dark. 7 of Swords can also represent lies, and the Moon card can represent lies being hidden, right? So these could be lies that have been told on you, things being said that you don't know about yet. Yeah. So that's why Spirit is telling you, because I feel like too, even you asking is coming from an empathic place on whether or not you should disconnect with her. So there's the part of you that's still, right, because we speak about this all the time, and again, nothing wrong with it. It's human. It's what's supposed to happen. The part of you that will never stop longing for your mother, that inner child, that empathic nature, that's the part of you that is making you even consider this, right? Or, just like, okay, do I give it the benefit of the doubt? Do I keep the contact even beyond what's being shown, or even saying like what you kind of feel? So that's why Spirit is letting you know, and why I keep hearing him say it's things that you don't know yet. You know what I'm saying? As to why Spirit is saying no. Because even if your empathic side knew that this happened, you would be so hurt by that wouldn't even put you in a position of questioning whether or not this got to come to a no contact space. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, you good. Yeah, and I feel that too, because even that is empath. Like, you just want to be right. You know what I'm saying? Like this, again, like the inner child that just want to, follow the rules, and they just don't want to mess shit up, and they just want to be the good daughter and be the good. So even whether we're talking about being a good daughter to mom or being a good daughter to God, you just want to, and that's perfectly fine. But this is why Spirit is sending out these confirmations so clear, to let you know that you still are that good person. You still are making that right motion to do that and to be that. But being connected to her is not within that. It's not within that, because that relationship don't even have anything to do with, you being a good daughter or you doing enough or not enough. It's her. And it's the fact that, you know what I'm saying, what she's created as far as karma is concerned, because of what she's done to you and because of how she really feels about you. Because that's the other thing too. I think Spirit is just like, not only is it about, the things that have been said or done that you don't know, but it's something about the way that she truly feels about you. You're not aware of it. It's not good. It's dark here. It's like she's fighting with her own demons and maybe her own mother issues too. Like some things that she didn't get forget as a child that she never healed from. So it's in a way causing a level of resentment for you, whether you know it or not. And this may not be anything that she has expressed or even anything that spirit wants you to know about, right? Because sometimes things are hidden in this way or in that blind spot, because we don't need to be thinking about that. We don't need, it's not for us to even digest at this time in our healing process. But the resentment for some reason here is real. It's real. Is it jealousy because she was a teenage mom and I don't have kids? Is that what it is, spirit? Is she resenting her life and how it played out here? Yes. The Hermit card is the single card. So you being by yourself, not having kids and all of that, yeah, that's what it is. And the Sun card is a big yes. That's what it is. You hit that nail right on the head, sis. That's what it is. She hate that. She hate that you get to live this life. You get to be in your hermit mode, you know what I'm saying? Being able to move how you want to. And it could be that too, right? Because even what I said, and you're speaking to like that, that's not necessarily childhood, right? But it's teenage years. So even her, you know, being stuck in that space of resentment for herself, whatever life she did not get to have, or especially too, because I said something about the mother, if her mother really beat her up because of this pregnancy, right? Because of her being pregnant with you, that resentment is still there. You know, if anybody in her life made her feel ashamed or bad or about her pregnancy, that resentment still, she looks at you like you were the problem, because somebody looked at her as though her being pregnant was the problem. She then looked at the pregnancy at you as the problem. So all of that, yes, that space, her being there, seeing you not have to go through what she went through, is just, it's fucking her up, because she never healed from it. She never healed from what was said to her or how she was treated. She never healed from, you know what I'm saying, like even being neglected by your father. And I know you ain't never said that happened, but I see it. I feel it here. She's still stuck in like that time warp of pain here. Yeah, I see that. I feel that. People in the projects gave her a hard time. I definitely see, because if it wasn't like a shame factor, it was definitely just like there was just like some abusive nature or something here that was going on while she was pregnant, that did not allow her to see motherhood as a positive thing or a good thing at all. Yeah, I figured that. I could definitely see that. So something about that in particular really fucked her up. I don't know. And maybe she was looking to him to like save her from the community of people that was like turned against her. Yeah, she then said, okay, that make a whole lot of sense, especially if she didn't want kids. So I do feel that she was like, okay, and I'll say it like this. If a big part of the reason why she didn't want the kids is because she knew how this community was going to act a fucking fool, she really needed him to save her from that stoning and that beatdown. So that is like she had high hopes. Maybe they had a conversation beforehand. You know how people be selling dreams and shit. And maybe it was a conversation like, well, if we do this, and or if I get pregnant, or if something do happen, we gonna stick together. They may have been making promises. He may have been selling her dreams, and she believed it. That's the thing. That's what really fucked her up. She was locked into that. But they fucked her up. They fucked her up. Yeah. She wasn't. She never was. She never got to enjoy that because of that shame factor. I just keep hearing the shame factor. Of course, the people who was pointing the finger and shaming, they ain't had no room to do it either. But she didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? It was just like she was just in her innocent stage, still as 16 years old, still looking for that acceptance and things too. And yeah, it's just a big a mess. Yeah. Yeah, like it's just a mess. It's a mess. So that's what it is. It's the resentment here, and that's why Spirit is telling you like you're gonna have to go completely no contact here, because it's literally like trying to be friends with an enemy. And you can never, because this runs so deep, right? This is some shit she need to do some shadow work for. Let God clear her out, because this runs so deep, and the resentment stems from a place that you may not even have ever touched or even been involved in. That's why Spirit is saying, like, you can't heal that. Nothing can make sense for you trying to make better decisions, or you being in a healed and alchemized energy dealing with somebody who is not here. Okay. And I think Spirit had even said that to you before, right? Yeah. Like that energy of, you will know, because you are a healer, you are empathic, you will know where she needs to be healed. But Spirit did make it clear to you before that, even in you trying to help her and heal her in that way, don't lose your footing, don't lose your progress in your own life. And I feel that this right here is why Spirit said that at that time, because if you would have been all in trying to just help her and thinking that you're making some sort of progress and, oh, we getting through to her, and not knowing that this resentment was always hidden in here, then that shit would have really thrown you off when it did peek its head, and you thinking like, oh, we building, or we getting close, or I'm helping you, or you're changing. So that's why Spirit was like, baby, don't even put all your eggs in that basket, or feel as though y'all are going to be able to heal on the same pace or rate of speed here, because she ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, she ain't even this parted ways with this resentment yet, to even begin to have the conversations of healing that you can have because of where you stand. So this is why Spirit is giving you the biggest confirmation. Yes, my love, like, you're going to have to go full no contact here with her, because that resentment is danger to you. Resentment, when people get to that place of like resentment, that's a space to where it's like they have no morals. Even things that you would say like, man, even at her worst day, she wouldn't do that. That's my, like, not to her own child. I'm telling you, that's that place where resentment will drag a bitch, and they'll get real familiar in there, and things that didn't make sense before, or that was normally like, okay, we would never think you would do this, start to make a little bit more sense to them now, start to be a little bit more logically pleasing to them now. And Spirit is like, he'll be damned if he allow you to be in the midst of that, or to be in a position to where you can become her victim, or a victim of her resentment and anger here. No. Yeah. So this is going to be, a place in which, again, sis, you're going to have to really nurture your inner child with this. Speaking from experience, that space of, when God tell you straight up and down, no, you can't have this person, your mama, you know what I'm saying, or who you feel your mother is. For me, ooh, that was tough. That was tough for me. That was tough for me to realize. And even tougher, because I was already shedding tears behind not having this connection. I was already shedding tears behind begging for it, just to be told no. Now, where I stand, do I thank God? Yes, baby. I kiss the ground God walk on for telling me no. And pat my own self on the back for being obedient, even though it was hard, and even though there was a hard conversation to have with my inner child about how I was getting ready to have to consciously mother myself. I had already been subconsciously doing it, but still, like, well, I'll do what I got to do for now, but I want my mama until she get her shit together. But when I realized that not this lifetime, and for me, that ain't even your mama. You know what I'm saying? Like, the whole extra added piece to heal from. Yeah. I had to, really bite that bullet, put them big girl panties on. And like I said, become that mother to my inner child in that moment, and really talk to her. Almost like as if you had to prepare a child, like, I'm sorry to tell you, something happened. Your mama not going to come back no more. Your mama not coming home, or something like that. Like, I talked to my inner child like that, and let her know that it was just us from here on out, and we gonna figure it out. And I told her too, and I have children, right? So it's gonna be a little different for you, but I told my inner child, just as I'm figuring it out with my own children, I'm gonna be doing the same with her. I spoke to her like a mother, like I was her mother, and told her, little Terry, give me the grace to figure this out for us, for us to get through this. And even though this is going to be a learning process for me, you know what I'm saying, consciously learning how to mother myself, I'm committed to you. I'm committed to showing up in this energy every day. I'm committed to being that part of my feminine nature that is mother. I'm committed to tapping in that part of my sacral chakra and opening up my heart in that way that is unconditional love and nurturing energy. Until we figure out what that looks like for us, I'm open to trying all of these healing methods. I'm open to serving you, little Terry. Doing what that mother figure would not. Doing what that person that you look to be your mother figure would not. I'm going to show up for us in that way. So this is a space, sis, to where you're going to really have to show up for yourself in that way. You're going to have those conversations with your inner child. Even you too, we've been talking about how God has really been opening up your heart and you know, making sure that this issue and this space does not affect your future love and things like that. Even that, you know, talking to yourself about that aspect of it. Being happy for yourself about the relationship that you're going to have like a mother would. Like you would normally want to call your mom and say, oh, I need relationship advice, or mama, I got this person, oh, I'm dealing with this, and mama will be excited or talk to you. Yeah, you're going to have those conversations with yourself in the conscious mindset of I am mothering baby Maria. I hate that the person who was tasked with this responsibility said, fuck it. When it came down to doing what they needed to do to show up in that space, I'll heal from that. But as I'm healing, I'm going to stay grounded in the truth that says, because I know that I don't want no parts. I can't connect. I can't look to you to be that mother for me anymore. So this is a lot to digest, even with knowing who she is, even with, you know what I'm saying, having tried and kind of been rejected, you know, before. There's still that aspect, that science of your inner child wanting that will never change. But where you step up as, again, that spiritually healed mother figure, that nurturing energy, is giving her ways to deal with that reality and still letting her know that not having this woman as your mother does not mean that you are motherless. You understand? So giving yourself that mother energy, activating that mother energy within yourself too, your sacral chakra at this time, as you are mourning this disconnect that you're going to have from your mother. Your sacral chakra will also be healing as well too, and releasing the damaging aspects that you perceive from motherhood, so that the healing and nurturing, again, ideologies that you're going to be introducing to yourself and your inner child, so that it can come in and live and not fight always with that, you know what I'm saying, what mama had going on, or with mama's trauma. Okay, so you know, sis, for sure where my DM is, and you know, when it comes down to this mama space, I always have, you know, a little extra to say. I always have a little extra empathy because of what I'm dealing with. So during this space, sis, you know that I'm here. During this time of, you know, really just learning what it means for you, of what it's going to look like, you know, mothering yourself and getting past this space and this realization, I'm here. I'm here. And anything that I can say to, you know, help it make sense, or even just sharing my journey and how I dealt with certain things, I'm here. I'm here. Okay. But please know that even in this shift that you're going to have to make in mothering yourself and making this kind of hard realization here, I'm telling you, it's going to mean miracles for you. And you're still going to be able to feel and experience the love that you've been waiting to feel from the person that's been rejecting, you know what I'm saying, like, holding it back from you. That's the crazy part. Like, unfortunately, we identify mama when we open our eyes, newborn baby, and so it's like we locked in. And if it ain't you, it's like it don't feel like mama's love. But sometimes when you have to redefine it in these types of situations, you see that motherly love is still available even when it does not come from the person it was assigned to come from. So the inner child is still going to get the love. But like I said, that space that you're in now is just getting her to understand that it ain't coming from this one character that you were seeking from at first. Okay. Yeah. Ashe. Okay, so I'm gonna close this out right here. Thank you, Spirit, for this message. Thank you for the truth. Thank you, God, that every confirmation was very, very, very clear in this reading. I thank you, Spirit, for the stage of life that my sister is in right now. Thank you, God, that this is going to end up being one of the biggest karmic breaks of her life here. I thank you, God, for all that she's going to become because of this situation. I thank you as well, Spirit, for the betterment of herself, her inner child, that's getting ready to happen as well, Spirit, because of this motherly love that's being released into her life. I do ask especially for her ancestors to step into this situation at this time, to see the specific details of what's going on, and to bring the very specific alchemy to my sister that is needed as it pertains to her bloodline and what's going on and being broken in this family unit here. I claim for my sister's spirit and for her family, for this bloodline, that this will be the last generation of motherless children. This will be the last generation in her bloodline that will have to live without the love of the unconditional love of their parents and the support of them. And may everything that's being alchemized for my sister, God, count for so many generations. May that alchemy work and continue to work over and over and over again, so that this is not a discussion they will ever have to have again. Let so much healing stem from my sister's life. Let so much healing stem from her story. And let her sacrifice, Spirit, count for generations to come. We thank you for protecting her, God, even in her understanding and realizations of the things that hurt, the things that suck. Thank you, God, for still protecting her and surrounding her in this energy. And I thank you, God, that most of all, everything you've spoken for her life shall be. Point blank in the period. We love you, Spirit. Ashe. And I love you, sis. I love you. I feel you a whole lot. Y'all know I be in my crybaby bag, and I'm gonna try not to cry in this moment, but you are felt. You are supported as well, sis. And I say that again from a very, very personal space of knowing what it feels like to be in that moment, or to have God to tell you no when it comes down to your family and your mama and all of that. So please know and hear my heart when I say you are supported anytime. Hit me up, sis. Okay? Because that shit gets heavy. And I love every person who has, I always say, you know what I'm saying, like, so much favor and love to every person who has had the opportunity to have a healthy child-parent connection with your folks. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is a blessing. A big blessing. And it's a blessing that I still look forward to the day of being able to enjoy and experience and create for myself. But living without that shit sucks, bro. Now, for me, it sucks less than being in the midst of it with people that don't fuck with me. But, baby, have I lost a couple edges because I done had to, you know what I'm saying, like, go through some shit on my own or figure that shit out without that mother support and family support and all of that? Baby, not for the weak, not for the faint of heart. But I stand here with the testimony, with the strength that I have, because the obedience of God, even in painful spaces like that, still always makes sense. My strength would not be what it was if I stayed around those people, quite simply. So now that I know that that is not the space where I look to have that family love and acceptance and the strength and the support, then I got the optimism now to be able to create it for myself or know that it's coming from other spaces. So again, sis, you are loved. I know the space that you're in, and I'm sending you so much love in that area. Okay. But all right, I think that is it. I don't think anybody else sent in for a reading. Let me double check before I end it just to make sure. But I love y'all real bad. I appreciate y'all for being here. Okay, we good. Yep. I love y'all real bad. This will be posted to YouTube later, so make sure you check back for the replay. Private readings are available on my website, CoachTerica.com. So tap in with me. As well as other services that are available on the website too. Okay, but I'll see y'all again soon. Make sure y'all stay powerful, stay positive, stay spiritual. Okay, don't let these people bring your vibration down. Keep it up and up and up and up. All right, but I love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all soon.